he knows that
I
Vlad
named the $10,000 gorilla. And I looked it in the eyes and I said, you know what? I don't want to sacrifice.
Yeah, you capping now. Okay.
Yeah, am I? Okay. Hold on. Is that just as ridiculous as us purchasing a $10,000 gorilla?
Man. Of course you gonna do some ridiculous shit if you're a ridiculous
nigga. Go, nigga. Yeah, you're right. Call me the gorilla tamer, then, nigga.
I wish y'all would have actually got that gorilla.
Now I'm sticking to it. You tamed the gorilla. You tamed Grape 8. You the fucking gorilla whisperer.
There you go.
You the fucking gorilla whisperer.
There you go.
We got the gorilla whisperer. He's not the God killer. He the gorilla whisperer. Now, you know what I'm saying? Since you want to take it, nigga, I'll flip it all over on your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm
a goddamn gorilla whisperer.
You gotta laugh on that. You gotta laugh.
I wish you crazy.
If you'd have ran up on that crazy
Negroes would have got a gorilla.
Dog shit out of you.
Oh my God.
10 bands for the gorilla.
I'm just gonna say Logic ain't made that shit up.
That's what I'm trying to
DQ. Hey, listen. Hey, DQ.
I got
DQ. Hey, look.
The only reason we having a conversation is because you co-signed it. So I'm trying to figure out.
Hold on, though. Listen, DQ. Hey, whoever said they had a gorilla.
Logic heard.
Listen. Whoever said they had a gorilla,
you can't listen to him. You can't listen.
Whoever said they had a gorilla was for 10 band was about to scam the hell out y'all.
About to stick
Hey, so they done brought that.
That's all friends. That's all friends.
I got a whole electric glide. If anybody wants to make a trade,
this is the only one left.
That's a hustle man. Supply shit off Martin, bro. That's a hustle man shit off Martin.
Hey, Corey. I heard you said
as creative as Martin to make that shit up, bro.
I heard.
You're trying to give me way too much credit than I don't deserve, bro. I don't deserve that kind of credit.
Corey, I heard what you said, though, Corey. I think you blanked out for a minute. You said something slick out your mouth. But I'm gonna let your Uncle Ruckus ass go for it.
Was that slick enough for you?
Yeah, and you the Uncle Ruckus ass.
Well, good. You heard me then.
Yeah, I heard you.
I'm Uncle Ruckus good. I'm glad. I'm Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus. And your mother fuck Uncle Ruckus, nigga. That's why you Uncle Ruckus.
You know that shit don't fuck with me, right?
You Uncle Ruckus.
You know that shit don't bother me, right?
Got to have sex to give birth to you, Uncle Ruckus. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Move forward in the conversation.
Absolutely. What unsaid.
My man.
Whatever unsaid.
And guess what? You the first nigga to spaz out. Remember you said I was going to do that? You did that first today. I got you, nigga.
No, I spazzed out because I'm tired of your
life. I'm
you trying to make my nigga look stupid. That's why. I'm not mad about the shit you said about me. I got pissed off about how you try to make Logic look stupid and turn Logic into a liar because Logic won't cuss your motherfucking ass out. But I will. I'm going to cuss your ass out. I'm going to cuss your ass out in honor of Logic. That's why I called your mama's a bitch.
Appreciate you. Great, but guess what, Corey? You said there's a pattern going. Hey, don't nobody cut me off now. Corey said there's a pattern.
Every time we bring something back to you that you said to us, you end up lying about it.
I heard you, Corey. Hey, Corey, you said there's a pattern that goes on. Whenever I start doing this, Uncle will end up cussing me out. But guess what? The real pattern is you, nigga, because you did that. You did what you claimed I was going to do.
I cussed your ass out today. Today?
Ain't that the pattern, nigga?
Don't I get one? Don't I get one out of 20?
Nigga? Is that not the pattern?
Don't I get one cuss out of 20?
It always starts that way. I just don't jump out at a nigga mother.
It always starts with me calling your mama a bitch. That's how it always starts.
I ain't worried about my mother being a bitch.
I'm asking you, is that how it always starts? With me calling your mama a bitch. Me saying your mother's a bitch. That's how it started out.
I'm nowhere near my phone. I'm not stopping shit.
Uncle Ruckus.
No, ain't nobody got to stop. Me and Unc two grown ass men's. Ain't no motherfucker got to stop us. We know better than what we doing. We know better than this. What I can do, I can roll in the mud with the motherfuckers.
Right? I love being in the mud. I'm a dirt diver. Call me the dirt diver.
Absolutely. Right. So it always starts with me calling your mother a bitch, though, right? Is that what we're saying?
No, I was the first person to call your grandfather.
Okay, all right. Now that we clear, now we can move on.
Grandfather.
We can move on.
That's what I said. I said your granddaddy was the old ass bitch ass nigga that took you wrong. That's what I said.
My granddaddy dead. He not old, motherfucker. He dead.
So I said I was gonna pick the nigga up.
This nigga retarded, motherfucker.
I said that. I said he's dead. And I said I'm gonna put that gorilla. Got that gorilla. I still got that gorilla. I got that gorilla.
Listen.
Don't take that nigga granddaddy up. That's what I said.
Listen. Back when my granddaddy was alive, he would have shot your ass in the face, nigga. And he got the record to prove.
And I'd have spit in that nigga face first, nigga.
After he shot you in the face?
No, I'd have spit in his face first and made him shoot.
Right. I hear you.
So Logic, hold on, check this out. So Logic, where did you hear this story at?
In the pseudo killer Discord.
Yeah, and ain't nobody heard about
We heard it on the iPhone, Shepard. That's how I know he told the story more than once. Because we heard it on the iPhone.
Let him get it out.
Hold on, Corey. We gonna get some clarity. So
now we gonna Logic. Guess what, yo? Guess we about to get in 20 minutes a video, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. Make sure you got that evidence, nigga. While you talking?
I don't care what that video say, yo. I was in the room and I know what I heard. What you saying?
Was there any other person in the room with you, or y'all was having a private conversation?
I mean, the names that immediately registered to me were people who I don't really talk to like that. But Smalls, I think Smalls was in there, but he said he don't remember. So that's the only other person who I
remember. Remember what Unc said.
But he not sure of the gorilla.
Right. He remember the conversation. He don't remember
gorilla.
But he also say he remember the conversation being funny, right? And I'm like, I know ain't nothing funny about a goat. I even remember you talking about the
you wouldn't even remember the story if he was a goat. You wouldn't even remember the story.
You didn't like how much blood it was, right?
As soon as I start talking about the story was really based off Tazariak. Remember, he made fun of it and he played the shit, yo. And so y'all was cracking jokes as normal. This ain't nothing regular for y'all to do.
You talking about a video Tazariak saw? I'm talking about.
Yeah. He played. Listen, no,
Tazariak. We wasn't talking about no video.
Yeah, I'm talking about the story I heard directly from you.
I'm trying to show you how we got there, nigga. Remember, yo, I just got an incredible way of remembering shit, yo. This is just what I do. I can't help it. I'm simply saying to Zaryak, when I went out there,
he can, with a crazy recovering brain, he can remember a lot of shit. But go ahead, keep going. I just like to keep some spray paint in here. That's all. Keep going. My fault, yeah.
Go ahead. He will explain how the gorilla got into the.
The gorilla is hilarious.
No, the gorilla got in there when Corey said I tamed gorillas. That's how I got in there. So
the case of the missing gorilla.
Pulled out the story about me talking about the altar and all that. Right? They was cracking those niggas sacrificing shit, right? And we was talking about it, and I said, let me give you all the story. And I gave you the whole story around the shit, bro. I'll be home in 5 minutes. Matter of fact, I said, yo, let me go get that. That's what I'm about to put on right now. I had a whole thorough conversation, right, about that. So it's all good with me, yo. Y'all,
the whole merry-go-round. That don't explain shit.
Get that shit.
There's a bunch of.
He just told us trying to say Tazariak made. So Tazariak made the whole thing.
We ain't even talking about Tazariak, bro. Like, that's wild as fuck, bro. But ain't nobody said nothing about Tazariak.
You wouldn't remember that. You wouldn't remember how that story came up.
No, because I was on the iPhone with you.
Gorilla.
I wasn't on no fucking YouTube with Tazariak. I was on an iPhone call with you when you told the fucking story.
No, now you lie. Oh, so Logic wasn't dead, and now I got you, nigga. I got you, nigga.
I didn't say Logic was there. I never said. I said it must have been told twice.
No,
Logic didn't I just say he must have told the story twice?
We've been saying it. We've been saying it for hours.
So now.
So apparently Tazariak could have heard the story from somewhere. You heard the story from somewhere, and I heard the story from somewhere.
No, he put it on YouTube.
Now I'm saying I heard the story.
When we heard it,
Yo, I'm saying I heard the story from I don't know where Tazariak heard the story from, but I got my story from So
I can tell you, me and
Logic, he's saying that he's
Jeffrey, send Vance the link in here. Get Vance the link, because we gonna clear this shit up right now. Vance will clear this shit up right now, bro. Vance will clear this shit up right motherfucking now. Vance will. I can tell you right now, we're gonna clear it up. Vance will clear this motherfucker clean up. And then he gonna be the crazy motherfucker next. Vance be crazy in the motherfucker. Because he can clear this shit right on up. I can't wait to talk to Vance.
Hey, do you know what?
Hold on for a minute. Hold on, hey Sosa. Hey, where you at, Sosa? You here, Sosa?
Yeah, unfortunately.
When Logic and them started the story, hold on. When Logic and them started the story, when Logic and Corey started the story off, they heard the story together. They heard y'all heard the story together.
I never said that.
He was saying that it makes sense.
Bro, goddamn,
he was saying that he heard the same story, but he wasn't saying that there wasn't like. I don't think he was saying they wasn't the same. They wasn't in the same Discord.
I heard it on the iPhone, and I know Logic don't own an iPhone.
No, they heard it different.
He has an Android.
Yeah, so that's when I first came around.
So that would include Kent. Hold on, so that would include Kent and Vance.
Kent, Jeffrey, Brendan.
So now he's saying Kent didn't tell his man that,
All of them. Vance, Brendan.
Okay, all right, yo.
All of them heard the story at the same time.
I'm ready to go live, nigga. Hey, we going live with the pseudo killers, nigga. Join if you want to. That's what we doing. We gonna get the moment of truth.
Vance ain't on there. I'm not coming on there. If you can get Vance on the pseudo killers, I come on. But if you ain't got Vance on there, I'm not coming on that motherfucker. You bring Vance on, I come on that bitch.
Hey y'all,
I'm texting Vance right now.
Never thought the word of the day would be gorilla. When I woke up this morning, I did not think that was gonna be the topic. Nothing, bro. We are different over here, y'all. This shit's hilarious. I can't wait till we get to
DQ, you the funniest motherfucker on the face of the planet. I just want to.
Bro, this shit's hilarious, bro. I was just over here crying. I was crying, y'all. Oh my god!
Hey, the story was funny as hell. It was hilarious, bro. We was all laughing.
It was all exactly right.
I keep giving Unc the credit and I don't know why he can't just be like, yeah, that was some wild shit. That's why I wasn't involved in it, right? Because I keep saying like, yeah, you told us the story and then you said that was too far for you and you wasn't down with that shit, bro. Like, is that what you heard too, Logic? That he wasn't down? They was gonna do it, but he wasn't down with it. Did you hear that part?
What you talking to me, Corey?
I'm talking to you, Logic. Did you hear that part? When he said the part where he said that he wasn't down with it, like they was gonna do it, but Unc wasn't down with it. Like his homies was trying to do this shit.
So this is the part that gets vague for me. I absolutely remember what he said. He said he wasn't with it, right? And I even remember he said he wasn't with it because of the blood, right? So like I'm trying to so the chickens wasn't too much for you, right? So I don't know about this goat, but I remember specifically there was this step up part of it. And
it was a graduation. It was a graduation up. It was from the chickens on up. Go ahead. Yeah,
exactly. So somewhere in there, I kind of vaguely remember them talking about mocking human. But I ain't gonna administer that part of it in the court. All I will say is the gorilla in the story.
Say that part again. You blanked out. They was talking about what?
The whole point of it was to mock a human. That was the whole point of getting the gorilla. I remember them. I also remember it being like not a man. This is what I'm gonna remember, bro. I'm just telling you.
I understand like your lot. So they said that they were trying to get it to like in replacement of basically you're saying when you said a mock human. You're talking about in place of a human, right? So because they couldn't sacrifice a human, the gorilla was to take the place of a human for the sacrifice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now for the
yeah. So like, so whatever they were after.
He didn't tell me that part. He didn't tell me that part. But all the other shit about the blood, that's why he didn't want to do it and shit because of all the blood. He told me all that. Yep, he told me that part.
Now the count that I know is the chicken, and the blood part being too much is the goat, stopping at the goat, because it's one thing to kill a fucking chicken. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that much blood chop head of a chicken. You know what I'm saying? But the goat is, you know what I mean? You ain't
But you see, even that don't line up, because how would you know the blood is too much unless you sacrifice the goat?
I don't know if you ever seen a chicken versus you ever seen a goat. You could just anticipate. Like, it's not easy. Like, I don't think it's easy to step to sacrifice at a goat, bro. Like, you got it's level.
No,
like,
but I'm saying that you would have had to have seen it. You would have to have seen it in order to come to the conclusion.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to see it to know that a goat is going to be way messier than a chicken. Logic.
I feel you. Come on. No, I get what you're saying. I get that. I get that. I don't. So yeah, I ain't gonna press on that particular point. I'm saying.
Yeah, listen, you're just crazy. You're just crazy logic, and you made it up out of whole cloth.
No.
That's
Listen, what I want to do. No, here's my thing. I want to find the people that would give you actually more clarity.
I just want to talk to Vance. That's all I want. All I need to do is talk to Vance. That's all I need to do is talk to Vance.
And I'm just saying, I think Logic is saying it takes some balls. it takes some balls to take out Amy. I think that's what Logic is saying.
Take out Amy? You talking about a goat?
No, nigga, gorilla. Like, it takes some bars to take out Amy, nigga. Like, like they talk.
Take out a gorilla. You're not finna do it.
So that's that. I think that's what Logic is saying. Like
20 men couldn't.
No. Like no. I absolutely remember the word gorilla. Right. I even remember young gorilla. But look, don't get. But beyond that, now I'm really starting to get cloudy. But those things I do remember. I could just leave it there and let the chips fall where they may. But that's definitely what I remember.
Yeah, I apologize. I was on the phone. Hey, Sosa, can you do me a favor? Can you tell Unc to not do a show about him killing a fucking gorilla, bro? Like, this doesn't make any sense at this point. It's not like I hate to say it.
I can't stop it.
You're trying to clear up. That's like me saying I never said I created the earth. I'm about to do a show about it. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, man. No, it's too funny. It's just too funny.
Oh yeah, but it's like this is the literacy.
Maybe the person.
This is the channel. Maybe the person. This ain't no channel for that.
Yeah, but listen, maybe the person that heard the gorilla version might pop up.
You know how many niggas going now from this day forward, no matter what they hear, say the God killer is actually a gorilla killer.
He got the video. He got the video.
Like, even put that shit out. I was contemplating putting this video out. That's
I remember because the reason he told me one day, because we was talking about ape and shit like that, and one day he was, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I had to sacrifice one time just for the. I'm pretty sure it was like for Ifa. You know what I mean? Because he was like, because he had been talking, a lot of stuff about, Africanness and embracing African religion. So he said he wanted to do something to be a part of the African side of it. So he, so he did that, and he actually sacrificed a chicken. You know what I'm saying?
He spoke about having an altar and all that.
Yeah, he did the shit. He's like, yeah, he said it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't, you know what I'm saying? The next level to go, he said he couldn't, you know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, stop at that shit. I ain't want to, you know what I mean? So that's what the story ended up at. The goat.
You know what's crazy? Said Breeze just came into the chat about 45 minutes ago. And he got to be thinking in his head, what the fuck did I walk into? This is what I mean.
I'm gonna just say, listen, everybody's journeys is their journeys. What the hell? I'm just saying.
Gorilla, I don't care if your journey is that you was gonna kill a gorilla. I'm gonna need some clarity on that.
I'm amazed at the idea that they even thought that was
that's a good gorilla, but it ain't for this.
You know what I'm saying? Just the audacity of Negroes even think that they can ascertain.
I swear that didn't even enter my mind. I swear it did.
I know you got 5. Throw me 5. I got 5. Let's get this gorilla song.
I'm just saying, Brad. I'm just saying.
Y'all just made a gorilla for at least 50.
The ugliest big woman a big man I've ever seen, and that's gonna be the gorilla.
Yeah, I don't think
Logic will lie on like.
No, I'm not saying he's lying.
No,
you know what I mean? So
yeah, but you made it worse. See, you made it worse.
No, if he don't
all you
recant
had
what
to
he said,
do was if you believed it, co-sign what Corey said, and the shit would have been over with. But you made it worse because now it's like Corey and Logic is the ones that's making it up, and you and Smalls
but
are
listen,
saying that
you know what?
didn't happen.
You know what didn't help Corey case
You and
too?
Smalls ain't doing
You know
shit.
Hold on. You know what didn't help Corey case though, Brass? Is when he said that my memory's fucked up, and then when Logic said it sparked my memory. I was like, this should just left that.
Yeah, it did go down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did get a little.
I don't think Logic lying. I think that's what I'm saying. Logic. I'm not saying because I don't think he ain't strike me that type of person. So I'm not saying he's lying.
Corey,
I just think that's
Corey threw out the
Who over there in the Discord, so do you think the combo?
Huh?
Who
over there in the PK server you think did hear the combo besides you?
I think Tiffany. I think Tiffany and Juju. Tiffany and Juju, I believe, would be the people, but you know, I don't know.
At that time, though, I don't think I was around.
Yeah, that ain't even. We're not.
I'm tapping the fuck out.
Maybe Joel. Maybe Joel might have been there. Joel might have been.
Neither in none of them. I'm sure of it.
Them riders though.
No, I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying.
Joel heard that, and he said
I'm saying Corey said Vance heard him, so that's the answer to the question.
Oh no, that's the person.
That's for rider guys though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're saying.
Corey is saying that Vance heard the conversation in another on the iPhone. That's not
on the
iPhone.
He heard it on the
iPhone. Why does that matter? Why does the phone matter?
Because it matters because he done told the story in more than one place. He done told the story more than one time.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because Logic wasn't on the iPhone conversation. It was only me, Chef, and Van.
But wait, Vance in the Discord. Where the fuck Vance at?
Yeah.
Let me send him the link.
He might be busy. I send him the link, but you can send him again. I just tagged him and sent him the link.
Do y'all realize the fact that we're talking about Unc sacrificing a fucking gorilla? How
hilarious! Man, y'all been talking about
on the topic.
Wow. But you know what I don't understand in this Discord is that how you're going to give somebody who was a cult member the benefit of the doubt over Corey. No,
wait, who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Like, no, because Corey was saying that he remember him saying that the gorilla story, and him saying that Corey don't know what him is saying. Remember this dude?
Nobody's saying. Hold on. Before we go cult member. For clarity, Chef also said that he don't remember the gorilla part. So there's not just people that we think maybe would side up with
I
people.
don't believe Chef said he don't remember the gorilla part. Because I asked him, because before he even came, remember, like Reggie was trying to talk to us about Dr. Ben. And only thing I said to Chefrin was, Chef, do you remember the gorilla story? He said, oh yeah. But Unc said he wasn't down with it. Y'all don't remember Chef saying that?
And remember yesterday when I brought the gorilla up.
Oh, right. But you don't remember him saying,
yesterday?
Hold on, but you don't remember him saying, not right after that. Maybe you said that day. But you don't remember him saying for the after that. Hold on, Stupid. You don't remember him saying after that, Corey, that he don't, if Unc is that mad or hostile, that's the word he used. If Unc is that hostile about it, then maybe he don't, then Chef said, maybe I don't remember. Maybe I got it wrong.
Well, that's not saying he don't remember. That's just saying this nigga is acting wild as fuck, and I'm going to try to calm the situation down. That's all that's saying.
Chef, explain yourself. Chef right there, you can explain yourself.
No,
we speaking for Chef.
He didn't explain it to me already.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like, maybe I didn't hear it.
Yeah, look. This is a simple question, yo. Does the gorilla story sound familiar?
We are insane.
Yes, it
We're
did.
in uncharted.
Yes, it does. It does sound familiar because I know when I mentioned it yesterday, you was like, "Oh, that wasn't when he was in the Nuwapi, right?" Like you even knew like he did it outside the Nuwapi.
Because
So
the sacrifice, because of the ephod, because it was
Come on,
no, but
let's not
when
justify
all I said was gorilla
making
though,
it
I
look
ain't
like
say nothing
Yeah,
about nothing
I'm
else.
saying, I'm saying, like when he brought that up, like when he said, "I would know he'd be outside," because he did it for some African spirit. Like that's not Nuwapian. The reason he
Wait, he
did it
was
was
in
for
E. You
African.
saying he was in ephod too?
No, he did it for a particular religion, for a particular African religion. So that's why he did it. So he wouldn't have been
At the
Nuwapian.
time,
Why he was
I can say a lot of things about bro. The gorilla shit, I wouldn't. That's not something I would make up, bro. I promise y'all,
I'm not
I'm not that
saying
creative.
story.
No, I
I'm
don't
not
think
that
you. I
creative.
don't think you made it up. I know. I
Nobody's
don't
saying,
even want you to think.
yeah,
I
like I
think you
said,
made it
nobody's
up. That's not
saying
what I'm
that
saying.
y'all are
Yeah, I
liars
don't think
once
you
you
made
make
it
it
up.
up.
And nobody said you're lying.
But I'm telling you, I heard a different version. You're saying you heard one version. We try to figure out, okay, what's going on, bro? Like if you said you heard it, or it could be a misunderstanding. One of the two.
it could be.
I don't
It
know.
could be. But I don't know what I heard.
I'm not
Because
gonna
listen, because
misunderstand
y'all
something like
saying
that.
because I'm saying he stopped before he got to the goat. Y'all saying he cut the he slit the chicken's throat,
No,
slit
I
the
didn't
goat
say he
throat.
did a goat or a chicken. I don't know whether he did either
What
one
are
of them.
we?
What I'm
Y'all
saying is
realize how
he talked
stupid
about
this
the
is?
gorilla part, though. That's all I'm saying, bro. I
You don't
don't know
remember him
if he did a
sacrificing the
goat or
chicken?
not. I don't know
You don't.
whether he did a goat or not.
Unc
I
is
don't
a
know.
wild
Because the
nigga.
point was
What are
because
we
I think the point was about upping the ante. I'm saying.
No, I'm
Yo,
saying when he
yesterday when
said
I
his
brought it up, I
homies,
was trying to say,
when he's telling the story, he's talking about his homies that he's with, bro. He's saying they were graduating. They were moving
Said,
up from
they wanted
chicken
to up
to
the
goat.
ante.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
I
why
didn't say that he
he
did
got
it,
out.
though. I didn't say he said he did it. I don't know if he said he did it. I can't remember that much. But I do remember the gorilla coming up in the conversation. And he said that was wild as hell. He said that was wild, and that was when I knew I was like, I'm done fucking around, because that's some wild ass shit. These niggas actually looking, trying to buy a gorilla. Like and we all laughed. Like I swear to God, if Vance come in this motherfucker, bro, he gonna clear this motherfucking shit clean up.
I tried to hit Vance up. Because Vance would have heard it. You said Kent would have probably heard it.
Kent heard it.
Here's the thing, bro. And here's the thing. If Kent heard that Unc said it, Kent ain't gonna lie.
No, Kent ain't gonna lie. He gonna tell the truth. Kent gonna tell the truth. Him and Vance gonna tell the truth. And Brendan.
So I'm saying,
Brendan,
and Joe like
if
so
we could get a
so
hold of
acting like
Brendan.
niggas gonna just lie like it's crazy. Yeah,
You know
Brendan
how wild
gonna say what it is.
gonna be when
Brendan gonna say what it is.
Say, can you confirm if Unc tried to kill a gorilla or not?
hey,
that's the point.
That's hey, yo, I need you to come.
I would hang up the phone. Like, what? I'm doing
something. I need you to come tell. I need y'all to come tell how Unc almost killed that
Unc tried to kill a gorilla or not. That don't even make sense.
I just wish they got it.
Only on YouTube, guys.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Here's the crazy part I've been thinking. And not only do I wish they would have got it, I wish Unc would have left and they would have got it, and there'd be a story somewhere of some fucking African spiritualist that got absolutely mauled by a gorilla in Atlanta. That's when this story would make the most sense. Because it's like when Unc left the conversation, did they say, you know what, this don't make no sense? Like, why didn't they go through with the shit? They should have went through with it. And I want to realize
they would have died.
No,
they couldn't. Sadiq, Rush, Stoopies, and Ancient, because this is wild.
They would have died, Corey. Forget about it,
immediately, bro. Immediately. You know what you do if you try to grab a gorilla? If you try to go to the zoo and try to grab a gorilla by his arm, you're gonna die. He's gonna kill you quickly.
A few people, 10, 20 of y'all.
Yeah, and he's gonna carry your mauled body around like a pet. He's not gonna let nobody let you get rescued. He's just gonna carry you around and swing you.
He's gonna rip chat shit. Look at the chat.
Huh?
I said, look in the chat, boy.
Yeah, do you know what a fucking gorilla? A gorilla is all muscle, all vegetables. You ain't
I
got a
can't be hanging out with niggas trying to buy gorilla.
Yeah. Well, wait. Hey, no. Hey, wait.
Because if you don't care about yourself, you don't care about your own life. What you think?
You talking about the same guy hanging with these guys that got a certificate in the mail that said that his name was Brother Unk from now on, and he ran with it. So like that, like that's the wild shit.
Sosa, don't come back.
You know why niggas be doing that? I don't give a.
Listen, I'm just saying, like he went and paid $40 so that he could be called Brother Unk, and that's been his name ever since he got the certificate in the mail. So like for him to do other wild shit, it's not surprising to me.
That's not a danger in my life, Corey. You trying to ascertain? Like
if a motherfucker send me a certificate and now that's my name, bro. Like that's some wild shit.
Yeah, Corey, that's his name on YouTube. He's not signing on those checks.
Oh, that wasn't his name. That was YouTube wasn't even out when he got that certificate, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying he ain't signing that shit on checks. I bet see if they catch Uncle Keck, whatever. I don't even know what the last name is at the goddamn Nations Bank or something. Look at Bank of America.
No, the funny part is that he's sacrificing animals.
America, but what I'm saying is like that's what he goes by in his personal. Okay, all right.
I was saying like that shit. Oh my god.
So for him to do other wild shit,
how am I popping on Gorilla Day?
I don't know.
You good conversation. And I
got
lucky.
Gorilla Day is actually 2 days ago. This is a continuation.
Y'all had a conversation about the gorilla before.
It started yesterday. I didn't know it was a point of contention, yo. I thought it was known. I thought it was a known fact.
The wild beginnings that he had, like where he came from, like the wild shit he had around. So like,
yeah, so I'm like, yo, how you sacrificing animals and almost a gorilla, but you got a problem being in the cult? Like, how did that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did all of this cult type stuff, but you ain't in the cult. What's going on?
Oh, so that was your point in bring. I was gonna ask, why did you bring that up? Why did you even bring that up?
Yeah, I'm like, you got a problem with us saying that, but you didn't sacrifice animals and did all kind of rituals.
Yeah,
that was just my point.
Then he had the Papa Shango stick. He said he got the Papa Shango stick out of a grave. He went into a grave and stole the stick. Bro, listen, y'all sitting here, and then when I repeat it, then I gotta prove it. After he said to you niggas, then now it's on me to prove it.
You can't. Of course, when you say some shit like that, that's why you can't. Even if it's true, you gotta prove it.
See, check this out.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
Hold on, check this out. So I went looking for Kent, right?
Go ahead.
So I go over there to the Pseudo Killers Discord, right? Kent post. He actually hollered at you folks. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, Kent, where you been at? I needed you last night. They tried to corner me on some pseudo shit. Right after that, you two gonna post a message that says, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Well, hey, at least she ain't call you a Sambo, nigga. What's wrong with you? What you
That's the most ignorant person in the whole thing.
Why women over there
call you a Sambo?
So what's the rule that you don't supposed to attack women or disrespect women? What's the rule? It was a rule.
Shit, it ain't no rule. If you grown, goddammit, you can get a foot up your ass just like any other motherfucker. Any grown motherfucker can get a foot up their ass. That's my rule,
bro.
At least that's the rule my mama told me. I don't know. I don't go off internet.
Listen, that's how you
mama told me.
Just stay away from that shit. You know,
but see, your fucking mistake was even going. Your mistake was going in there thinking shit was sweet. That's your fucking mistake. I keep telling you, she called me a Sambo. I said, thank you, Juju. I appreciate it, bro. Just let her have it. She's just angry or whatever. Yeah. Let her have it.
You know what I'm saying? And then he
Yeah,
gonna
you
upset
ain't
me.
Then when somebody
helping.
tells her to
That's
fuck
not
out,
helping.
then they be
That's not
wrong.
helping. So.
That's Mika best friend. You know,
Yeah,
you
I
and
know,
Mika
but
close.
you're not helping. You're not helping, bro.
Yeah,
You're not
Juju and
helping.
Mika real close.
That girl is a weirdo. She's a fucking weirdo.
You know what?
They pin pack.
So just stay on that shit. You got to just. Hey, Chef, you know you like me to let shit roll off the back. Yeah, you not let shit roll off your back. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, man,
You know what I'm saying? I can't explain shit that don't make sense.
I
can try to explain that
I just give Juju just no attention at all. She be saying wild shit, but I don't pay no attention.
Yeah, because last night
she just go away.
She could not handle me being on the panel. She could not keep it together. Like she kept blurting it out. You dig what I'm saying? She wouldn't let me finish it. She just was about to have a seizure. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
but she just told you to. She just told you to shut up. Shit, nigga.
Shut up, bitch.
I did call you that, even jokingly, but like, listen, bro, just like.
The wild part is you can't say nothing back to her. That's crazy.
No, he can, but you go. Hold on, but Mika,
it just looks bad.
Hold on, no, it don't look bad. No, it don't look bad. He can say something back, but if you go into the Discord of somebody, it's the same reason why I left. You can't complain about what a motherfucker do in his Discord if that's their Discord. It's her Discord. She can say whatever she wants. She said some shit to me. I left. Y'all the niggas that keep going back and thinking shit gonna change.
The reason why I did it because I'm saying, come over here, right, and share conversations. So I said, well, I'll return. I'll be the bit. I'll do what he do. You feel me? I'll go over there and have the conversation with them. You know, they exchange. So I'll help. I'll participate in their content the way he participate in mine. You feel me? And you know what I mean, as a gesture. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit wow.
I can't get you can't get mad at the motherfucker what they do in their house. Just leave their house. When you go back, the motherfucker tell you if a motherfucker beat you up at his house, and then you go back and tell me a story how he beat you up again. My question ain't gonna be why they beat you up. My question is why you take your ass back there.
But I got a question though. Bro. Like I can't leave it. I can't leave
this
it.
This is recorded.
Fine, that's fine.
I'm just saying it, Corey.
I got a question. I can't leave it alone, bro. After a nigga tell y'all that he stole a Papa Shango stick out of a graveyard. See, I was at work when he was saying this. I was on mute. But none of y'all said. And then see now, Brass is finna tell me that he didn't hear it here.
No, who said
Corey don't think that people don't hear stuff, right?
Wait, no, who said that? No, I'm listening now. Who said that?
Don't try to act like you. Don't try to act like you ain't hearing that shit, Brass.
Again.
When did he say it?
When did he say it? I'm gonna say this one more time so that y'all can be clear.
Go ahead.
He explained to the panel that he went to a graveyard and stole a Papa Shango stick. The one that the picture that I be posting of him with the stick, right? I call that the Papa Shango stick, right?
Oh, he said he had blood. It was blood on it or something yesterday, something like that.
He said it was blood on the stick. Right?
Okay, that stick. I know what stick you're talking about. I still don't know what he beat the shit out that gorilla.
He explained to you guys on this panel this morning, today, that he stole that out of a graveyard, bro. I'm just saying.
I swear to God, Corey.
I definitely didn't hear that.
No. Stop.
This is why I be tired of y'all.
I'm telling you straight up, bro.
I'm not talking to y'all
straight
no
up. No, I'm telling you straight up. Hold on, Corey. I'm telling you right now, in the midst of moderating this show.
Was this recorded today?
Yeah, it is recorded. So I'm gonna go.
Okay.
That's what I'm about to tell you. Y'all think I don't listen to everything. I'm walking around doing shit. I'm on my computer half the time, just listening, trying to moderate. I promise you, I didn't hear that story, but I promise you, I do watch the shows when we put them out. If they say that, I'm not even gonna tell you they didn't say it. He said it because you said he did. But I'm gonna listen to it to hear it from his mouth
It was within his explanation of the gorilla shit. He was telling y'all
I think I
about
tuned
the
out a lot of this gorilla shit.
and then he went to talking about the goat and all of this type shit, right? And he was explaining to y'all because this is what they done. They was trying to do the voodoo. Now, listen, I be listening. See, that's be my problem. That's my I see what my problem is. I actually hear what these niggas be saying, and y'all don't even be listening. So I'm you know what? I'm really done even fooling with y'all. Cause see, I be thinking you niggas is listening. I be thinking you niggas is listening.
Nah, bro. I love you.
Corey,
Come on, bro.
Corey,
I love you, bro.
And you niggas
I love you, bro. Come on, bro.
Listen to this shit, bro.
Come on, you ain't here right now, Corey.
This is why I'm pissed
right
off
now,
at
bro.
y'all, bro.
I'm about to not be fooling with you. That you think, hold on.
Yeah, you just
I'm
upset.
about to
You
not be
upset,
fooling
bro.
with you, Corey. When you think a motherfucker is, you think I'm gonna sit and listen intently and patiently about a story of a nigga killing a gorilla. I'm disappointed in you. You got to know that I'm gonna find something else to do.
Hey,
if the
motherfucker talking about
killing
sacrificing
a
a gorilla.
Come on,
my ears is gonna perk up, bro.
Yeah,
I want to hear every detail about
for 2
this.
hours. No, for 10 minutes, yeah, but y'all been talking about this dumbass shit for 2.5 hours. I was listening at first, but now I'm done.
This is why I be
Gorilla.
why I don't fit in this community because I'm the only one. It's 19 niggas on this fucking panel, and I'm the only nigga that heard him say that.
No, somebody. Now there, I agree with you. Somebody else would have had to heard it.
Yeah,
I do agree with you on that.
I stayed away for like
I
a
do.
few hours.
Now
I stayed away for
that
2 hours.
would make the motherfucker be like, "Am I
I'm
hearing
disappointed.
shit?" I agree with
I'm
that.
so disappointed.
I'm just telling you from my standpoint. I'm recording. I got this shit on. I got 3 computers open. I'm barely listening. Reggie was talking about Dr.
Once
Ben.
once Reggie started talking about Dr. Bennett every
I was tuned out then.
Yeah, actually, so I'm asking, like, is y'all trying to brainwash us or something? Like, what is going on here?
But it definitely shows they're brainwashed. No question.
I ain't heard the argument. I just left because I didn't want to deal with the whole spiel.
No, this shit that it definitely shows their brainwashed.
Hey, but listen, I read Clark's introduction. That shit was fire.
You would.
I read a little bit of that shit.
Yeah, you would say that.
So he never told y'all where he got the
introduction was fire.
You're not letting this stick go, bro. I'm gonna look this shit up. I'm gonna go.
No, I don't even know what stick. I don't even know what stick.
Just I
don't even know what stick
somebody
we
can
talking
go
about.
in their Discord. Sosa, go to the Discord. You ain't even got to start no issue. Just ask him where he got it from. Just ask him where did he get the
Sosa's not good. I already can tell you he ain't doing that.
Yeah. I'll find out later, Corey. I'll find out later.
No, I'm not saying like right now. I'm just saying like when you just slide it in the conversation, like like
yeah, okay.
Just be like, man, that's
slip it in. The Papa Shango stick.
So you ain't really raided that grave to get that stick.
Papa Shango because he don't know I said it. He gonna know.
The one thing I do know is based on what y'all said, whether this shit is true or untrue, Uncle's a wild nigga that's lived an insane. You can write a movie. He's lived an absolutely insane life. Like if you put this shit in a movie, this shit is unbelievable for a screenplay. Fuck a nigga's actual life, Lord. Because y'all said this ain't even Dr. York. This is some other group now. And I'm going to talk about
hold on.
listen.
Was Unc in a cult before?
Yeah, like if Dr. York was the cult, if y'all was sacrificing chickens and shit, that was definitely a cult. Whatever that was, that was a cult.
I was always
sacrificing pigeons. You said they were sacrificing pigeons, Joe.
Hey, Corey.
He said they were sacrificing pigeons.
Hold on, Lassie. Corey. Now that being in a cult,
all I know is I hear gorillas and shit coming out of graves. I don't know what I missed.
Recording, bro. I'm gonna give you the
hold on. Let's ask
Sosa. Crazy.
Sosa ain't been here in a week. Sosa, do you ever remember Unc being in the saying that he was in a cult?
Oh, now we back to this.
Yeah.
You were just saying, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, we ain't crazy.
Now, Sosa.
Here come Captain. Go ahead.
Don't do my sister like that.
Nah, she been capping. You ain't been here. She been capping
No,
for
my
3
sister,
days.
she don't cap.
She been capping for 3 days, and we've been just giving her grace.
Let my sister talk to me. Let my sister talk to me.
Go ahead.
All right, now Sosa, you're the most reasonable person probably up here, right? Now, do you
edification?
Were you on the show that they did with the cult expert? Were you on that show?
No, I wasn't there.
You wasn't on it? The PKs interviewed that
No, he wasn't up there.
Man.
He wasn't up there.
No.
But now, Sister Safa, can I ask you a question?
Well, during that, Sosa, you missed it because during that show is when he found
the co-expert
during that show.
Peripheral. He was on
no,
the
let's
yes.
Sister Safa go, Corey. Let's Sister Safa go. But I got a question.
Corey just said it. Corey just said it for me.
I see what
but that's what
okay,
you
no.
The white dude's full of shit.
Hold on. Okay, that makes sense. Right there. Hold on, Sister Safa, stay right there.
We can't say the expert.
Wait, we live, bro. Y'all gonna fuck up the content. Y'all fucking up the content. Sister Safa, stay right there. But here's the actual question. Now that we got new information, you know, you're supposed to be able to change your mind with new information. When he was up there talking to that cult expert about goddamn Dr. York and being on the land and all that, and he absolved him of his sins of being on the land, did he forget to mention that he was with niggas that was sacrificing goats and chickens and shit? Did he say that?
No, that was afterwards.
So what's up with the gorilla, bro? I just been
hold on.
Let Sister Safa answer the question, not you, Sosa. Let her answer the question. Even if he wasn't in a cult for Dr. York, did he forget to tell the guy about the chickens and goats and gorillas? Did he forget that part?
Well, I think he told him quite a lot. But the point was, even if he was helping out with the chickens and the goats and whatever, he still was not a member.
Oh God!
No, hold on. Just hold on.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Hold on.
That's what he said.
Just chill for a sec. Chill.
You have to go by what you have to go by what he said.
No problem.
Hold on. Here's where I think there's an issue at. Like, to my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken, the sacrifice did not happen during that's something he did later on when atheism stage. He was already an atheist. He wouldn't Wapi shit so you mixing up shit. That's not the same. That's not the same thing.
If you in a group of atheists are sacrificing
until I said that,
let me finish.
Until I said that, you were equating that with Milwaukee, bro.
No, that's
gotta take that back, bro.
You missed my point. You haven't been here, so you don't know exactly what I'm saying.
I'm based on what you just said.
No, right? You basing it off today. We've been talking about this for 3 days.
Okay, then make your point clear to me so I can understand.
Okay,
let me hear what you're saying.
Clear to you. This whole gorilla conversation started with Logic saying,
"No, just where we are.
You're saying make it clear.
You're gonna lose me in the woods.
No, I'm not in a cult in the woods. I'm gonna just say.
We talk about
I've been lost since y'all said gorilla.
Hold on. We talk about the cult expert. The cult expert. His explanation for that. And stay right there. Stay right there.
Okay, so niggas was saying that Uncle's in a cult. He said that he spoke to he thought he was in a cult too. He said he was in a cult. He said he bought the name. He'd been saying it for 10 years. He was a Nuwapi. He said when he got on the show, he talked to the guy. I don't even know who it is, but the expert. And the expert told him, based off what he told him about his time with Dr. York and the Nuwapians, his participation in that would not be considered a cult. So we later find out it's a video saying 5 years and all of that, but that's neither here nor there. But my question is, he told him about the Dr. York shit. Cool. But he also said he ain't never been in a cult. So then my question to Sister Safa was, now that we find out that him and a group of atheists were sacrificing goats, chickens, and possibly looking for fucking gorillas, if he would have told that expert that same shit that is going around in this chat today, whatever untrue, true, would that same expert, would he have said that wasn't a cult? Because his argument wasn't that he wasn't in a cult in Nuwapianism. He said he ain't been in a cult, period.
Yeah.
So the shit, if you sacrificing goats and chickens with other atheists, if that ain't a goddamn cult, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I heard you. So that wouldn't be. Hold on, God damn! I just explained to make it clarity before I can answer. So that is not that wouldn't be considered a cult because that's him. And I don't even think it wasn't like a group of atheists. I think some of them were, had spiritual, whatever. I said that was happening to Unc's atheism stage, but that wasn't a cultural practice. Like that wasn't a group that was together for that was some niggas decided to do a sacrifice. That wouldn't even classify as a cult.
They was just going around and killing farm animals.
What I'm saying is like, okay, so now we fuck the definition of what a cult is.
No,
that
I'm
charismatic
asking,
leader
no,
say a group of niggas that decide to kill a chicken is a cult.
And I have a question. So are you saying,
before you go, I'm
saying,
talking to Sosa. Hold on, Sister. Well, he said he was practicing voodoo. So here's the thing. He said he was doing it in regards to his atheism. It wasn't just a group of niggas killing farm animals. He said that.
He was doing it.
He was not. So you're saying that brief moment, that whatever that did, that was a cult? Like, so then now do we pull up like
say that.
Saying?
I didn't say that. I said if he would have told that guy this story.
Yeah, the answer still would have been the same.
When you're saying I'm sacrificing goats and chickens and trying to figure out my atheism and all of a sudden the other, that with other people, a small group, that wouldn't qualify as cult.
So you mean to tell me if you walked in on that, if you walked in on them about to kill a gorilla, you'd be like, where the charismatic leader at? Which one of y'all the charismatic leader, so I can make sure this ain't no cult?
So are you saying that African traditional are you saying that African spiritual systems, if that's just the term I'm using for it, are you saying that those are cults?
No, I'm asking if you walked in on a bunch of people.
When y'all say things
y'all
like,
keep switching it and making it
no,
a version.
No. I'm just gonna be clear. I'm gonna be very clear.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No, I'm about to be very
clear.
You asked a question. You can't answer the question that you asked. When y'all say, are you saying? I stopped listening to you. Because y'all not listening to me.
Wow.
Are you saying this whole conversation is nuts? So no, I'm not saying.
Well, it sounds like that is what you're saying. Is that's a cult? But how are you saying?
That is what he's saying.
Hey, no,
how are you coming?
He's saying use the word stop. I never used the word African spirituality. Hold on.
I'm gonna say African spirituality.
You kind of you're busting in the middle of something.
Not in the negative sense. The same way we're
not trying to understand if it's a cult. We clear on that. We're not trying to get. we're not trying to clarify with cult. I'm saying,
to answer your question, I never made the statement African spirituality. So when you start saying, are you saying African spirituality? The answer is always going to be no. This is not described to me as African spirituality. This is described to me.
I mean, when you talk about sacrificing chickens,
what'd you say, Gullah?
You're kind of jumping into like you kind of dive in the midst of it, Gullah. Like we're trying to get some clarity on like.
I understand that, but I'm just saying when you talk about chickens, sacrificing chickens and goats, that comes right out of voodoo or Santeria. I mean, they are close. They are close in the negative.
That's not a cult in the sense that we're talking about. And what I'm saying is that
if my grandmother church is a cult.
That's why I said not in the negative. That's why I said not in the negative sense.
That's why they don't come in and learn.
Getting back, even if he sacrificed a pig, even if he sacrificed a pig on one occasion, that does not mean he's in a cult.
But
sometimes, bro. Listen, Brass. Sometimes, listen, right? When I give you a response and it's not to your liking, and you dismiss it off the fact of like defensive and shit like that, bro, you're being dismissive to my intelligence, bro. It's disrespectful to handle it like that, bro. Because you're saying that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because when I respond to you something, you're outraged.
Be specific.
You're saying you're defending the bullshit. The conversation that we're currently in.
I'm not even talking to you. That's what I'm saying.
We are in the
I'm
midst of
talking
a
about
conversation.
no. Okay, so let me be specific. See, this is what I mean by you ain't been here. These last 5 days.
You talking to me right now?
No.
Like I don't get it.
No. Listen, I'm about to explain something to you real quick. I'm not trying to be disrespectful for your intelligence. I try my best not to, because you'll call it immediately if I do it. The reason why I'm saying the defense, this is part of another conversation we had before. This is all on lives. The defense, the levels of defense in the past 5 days, not even today. It's just a continuation. The levels of defense that people go to, the lengths that they go to defend these arguments is actually it's almost proving the guilt of it. So this ain't got nothing to do with what me and you was talking about right now. Sister South have been capping for the past.
That comment comes out of the Francis Cress Wilson conversation. That's why. That's why he's saying that it happened. It happened before this.
I'm on the Francis Cress Wilson. I'm on the Francis Cress Wilson smoke too. Here's what I'm saying though, Brad. I get it. Here's what I'm saying though. The conversation started with the Unk and the right. So I did the spray paint shit like Corey said. The conversation started with Unk and the cult expert. And why didn't Unk talk about that sacrifice with the Nuwapian shit and what that had made him a cult? So I made a distinction. Those shit happened at 2 different times. And then he would say, well, is that still not a cult? A group of atheists running around. I said, well, that is not a cult because that's just a group of niggas doing what that does not fit the definition, right? And we can't just smear it on. Like all the conversation was centered around that. But then Sister Southpaw stepped in because it was under the practice of Ifa. So that's why she asked you, are you saying African spirituality is a cult? Because Unk was what Unk was doing was under the guise of African spirituality. That's why she asked that question.
Stay right there, Sosa. Now I'm gonna show you why why you're not listening. You don't know the conversation because Gullah was actually about to get you correct, and you dismissed what he was saying. Yesterday,
I don't dismiss what Gullah's saying.
Hold on. I know because he jumped. I know because he's coming in late, and he might be coming in as angry blood today. Shouts to Super Wavy. But what I'm saying is, not less than a day ago or 2 days ago, this days is running together. The niggas said all religions are a cult.
Okay.
All. This is all. But no, stop. All religions are a cult. So when she starts talking about Ifa and African spirituality, now somehow today not being a cult.
No, yeah, you mixing now, Ras, you're mixing up stuff. You're mixing up because when I talk to you, you're mixing up things now. You're mixing up things because everyone on here, hold on, because you shouldn't go forward in your mistake because you're
mixing it up. No, let me finish.
But you're misrepresenting. You're misrepresenting.
Yeah, you're misrepresenting what I said.
Y'all got it. I already said. I did also say 10 minutes ago. I don't even want to talk about it no more, bro.
No,
y'all,
listen.
Let me
just say this.
Yeah,
let me just say this. Though, this happens a lot in
this is on tape.
YouTube conversation. If you start an argument, right? If you start an argument,
not on tape that I said that.
In the midst of an argument, you misrepresent somebody's argument. You can't go forward until you clarify, until you rectify that. Otherwise, the conversation is going to be screwed. Like if somebody said, blah, blah, I said, hold on, I didn't say that. The conversation has to stop until y'all figure out what's being said.
Go ahead, Sister Saka.
So when this conversation was going on the other day, I said that all religions start as cults. And you specifically asked me, when you go to your church on Sunday, and I think Chef may have asked something too, that's not a cult because we established how a cult moves to a mainstream recognized religion. So you can't mix all that up because I didn't say that all religions are a cult. I said they start as one and then they move on to being accepted as mainstream within the society. That's what I said.
Okay, stop right there. Is sacrificing goats and chickens and possibly gorillas in the name of African spirituality mainstream?
I'm not qualified to answer that question.
No. Answer that specific question. Because
you just said
that it's not. You just said that a religion starts off as a cult and then it turns into a religion when it reaches the mainstream. So my question to you is very simple: yes or no? If E5.
I'm not able to answer that question because I'm not sure how
The answer is yes.
E5 is.
The answer is yes.
So the answer is yes. So then apparently I actually am saying the correct fucking thing. It is not mainstream. Christianity got the pass because we said it was mainstream. Sacrificing goats and chickens in the name of African spirituality ain't no goddamn mainstream. So it would be a cult.
Not mainstream West. Yeah, it's not mainstream Western, but it's mainstream. You know, you're talking about Africa, so that's not the Western world.
No,
it's
I'm
not
talking about
mainstream
3 niggas
Western
in Atlanta.
World.
I got a question for you. After you guys get done. No, Sosa. I was saying after you guys get done.
Go ahead. Just ask the question.
I don't know where E4 originalized, but it's 3 niggas in Atlanta.
Saying, so it doesn't matter if they're doing it where they're doing it at. They're doing it as main. Like if it's mainstream over here, like if some people from India come here, right, and practice their shit over here, yeah, it's strange over here, but that doesn't take away that it's mainstream over there. It's still valid. It's still goddamn Hinduism. You feel me?
So you just agreed that yes, it's a cult, but somehow because they
I said that it's a cult.
I don't understand.
There's like what it's a cult. Like what are you using to establish that it's a cult first? Religion starts off at
yes.
Like which definition? Because it depends on which definition of a cult you're using.
Well, it was based on the it was based on the conversation of world religion. And when we were talking about Christianity, when we were saying about Christianity being a cult, we had to correct them, and they agreed that even though it may have started that way, when it got larger and it became mainstream, it became a world religion because it was mainstream. So my point with it
when a nigga die.
No, yeah, I guess. But my point would be
when a leader dies.
I don't know that part, but I'm saying I'm sticking to the mainstream aspect. It becomes a world religion, not a cult anymore. So my point was, E5 sacrificing goats and chickens in the name of African spirituality, that is not mainstream in Atlanta, Georgia. Maybe wherever it is, if you do that in Africa, probably nobody would bat an eye. But in Atlanta, Georgia, if 3 niggas in the name of African spirituality sacrificed a chicken, possibly a goat, and possibly looking for a gorilla, if you trying to say that that's mainstream and not a cult, then I don't even know what you're talking about now.
Like African spirituality is a Western word anyway. Like they won't refer to that.
We gotta call it.
Man, where are y'all getting this goddamn gorilla, bro? I just walked in.
Let's just get back. I don't want to go back.
I apologize, Sid, but
we already did like 2 hours on
the gorilla.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
All right.
I have a question for you. But
how about we call it? How about we just call it traditional African religion, just for the sake of this? I don't want somebody to be like, "Well, you can't call it religion." Let's do we'll just call it that.
But it's still a cult if they doing it in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, no, I don't like that, man.
So you just imagine
what I'm saying.
You got some people with an altar, some candles, and some blood, and you gonna look at that and not think.
I don't know that there was. That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep adding things. Y'all keep adding things to make it fit.
You said
like 2,000. Who was 2,000? How many people were they? Who the charismatic leader?
It was Ugg and his homies.
Yeah, that's just some niggas doing wild shit.
Is not his homies, bro.
So can I ask a question, please?
Let's be specific. Let's be specific. They were doing wild stuff that could be mistaken for a cult, yo. Let's just be specific. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know why that's got to be so important.
Let me
call it a cult. I think it's with
it's the defense.
Niggas doing some wild ass.
I hate you, Shop. I hate you. But
once again, I'm not trying to defend Unc. What I'm saying is, now, Sosa, listen to me good here, okay? Now, if a person thought that their affiliation, they're studying, maybe they went to a few meetings and stuff like that, maybe they hung out with a couple of the fellas in the organization. maybe they thought they was in this organization, this cult, right? But then later on, they find out from talking to different people that no, you were not an official member of the cult. And then when he comes back and says, no, I was not a member. Why can't people accept that? Would you be able to accept
let me
that?
explain. Let me explain.
Hold on,
The problem is,
let me explain.
It's like she asked me a question, and then before I can even respond,
I thought it was for anybody. I thought it was for anybody.
That's how to be crazy.
Would you be able to accept that if a person came to you and said, listen, this is what I thought it was, but then I realized that I wasn't really in it. Now, can you accept the person saying that? And if not, why not? It seems sensible to me that you would accept what the person is saying.
You also think sensibility is
from my understanding,
in the middle of Atlanta,
right? Listen. So what I'm saying is that from my understanding, right, he did say that he wasn't a cult, right? And I get the whole cult expert shit and explain it, and the way they explain it does make sense because when I look at Wujawu and I look at that's something totally different. If you hear Wujawa's story, because I know the whole, I done got their whole spill. It ain't the same thing.
What's
Wujawa was definitely hands down. Wujawa was definitely hands down in the cult.
No, but what's Unk's story? What's the story you got?
No, his story compared to Wujawu. Wujawu lived on the land.
Story I'm saying. What's Unk's story that you got? What's the story?
Unk's story was connected with some dude in Baltimore, Chuck, normally Chuck Morgan, and some other dude that he got linked in with over there. But with Unk, Unk was never really a participant in terms of like he didn't live on the land, he didn't stay on the land, so he still was doing his thing.
No.
And that's a key thing is levels to it. Now let me ask y'all this.
No.
Me and Ngozi, right? Check this out.
Right. In the spot. I don't want to do that.
You got Ngozi, right? He come on, assalamu alaikum and everything, right? I don't. Right? So if tomorrow what's the boy name? Ngozi leave Islam and then y'all and we was to ask y'all the question, say, yo, which one of us was a Muslim? Now y'all never heard me salam anybody or none of that, right? Y'all never seen me go to the masjid, but I'm telling y'all, yo, I was a Muslim damn near my whole life. You dig what I'm saying? But y'all didn't see me do it. But you can actively see Ngozi doing that shit now, right? Then I tell you, yo, I never even went to Mecca, right? I didn't even used to try to pray 5 times a day, right? I used to try to skip salats all the fucking time. I didn't used to like to wake up early in the morning and do fard. All of this shit, right? So it's levels to that shit. But culturally, I was a Muslim. I did everything. When you turn the lights on, I performed as a fucking Muslim. When I went outside, I did other shit. You dig what I'm saying? So you might see and go, is that he might be a better Muslim than me, but we were both fucking Muslims. So Wujawu might have been a better Nuwapian than motherfucking Unk. You dig what I'm saying? He might have been more of a devout Nuwapian, right? Just like both of them claim to be Christians, but only one of them go to church every Sunday. You feel me?
I get what you're saying. But here's what I'm saying. I think a better. I get what you're saying. Listen, right? So I think it's a little bit different. I would more let's say take for example the NOI, right? You would have people who are a part of the NOI, right? Or who may be culturally NOI, right? They ain't like, but they're not in it yet, right? The status, right?
I use this example.
Huh? What?
I use this very example that you're about to say.
Okay, then Chef know where I'm going at with it, because
fucking Gary Payton.
Know where I'm going at with it.
Hey, but we got Vance in the building.
Fucking Tony Allen.
I've been needing to speak to Vance, right?
All right, let's go ahead and get the gorilla out the way.
I don't want to waste Vance.
Right. Y'all are wasting this time on this stupid ass conversation. But go ahead.
Now, peace to you, Vance. I ain't talked to you in a minute. Peace to you, brother.
What's good, bro?
Chilling,
I
man.
apologize, Vance.
You know I'm on my bullshit, right? But anyway, I just want to know: do you remember the gorilla story?
Nah, what's the gorilla story?
You don't remember like Unc talking about like his homies like about to sacrifice a gorilla or some shit? You don't remember that? He probably
No. I remember saying a gorilla. I thought it was a chicken and a goat or some shit like that.
Yeah, he said a chicken and a goat, but he was like, once his homies was about to go and get a gorilla, they was trying to get a gorilla or some wild shit. But anyway, I didn't want to lead you on. I didn't want to lead you in the.
Stay out of there. Let it get clarity. Stay out. Let it get clarity.
Yeah, I didn't want to lead you. I just wanted to see what parts you remember. So you don't even remember the gorilla part.
No, I don't remember a gorilla conversation. No, I don't. I never heard him say that. I don't. Wait, you saying it was a gorilla thing? You saying there was a conversation about his homies trying to get a gorilla in the hole?
Yeah.
That just I know shit. That's the craziest shit somebody could ever
told
say.
you I apologize, bro.
Yeah.
Let him finish. Stay out the way.
We gotta find one more witness, yo. He say he don't remember.
Now y'all looking for witnesses for gorillas. This shit's stupid.
I want to ask one more witness,
y'all think
dog.
this shit is entertaining. This is dumb.
I want to make sure I'm not tripping, bro. That's what
y'all not trolling necessarily,
bro. You might be tripping, bro.
Yeah, they serious, man.
I could be tripping. I could be tripping.
No, you trying to make logic look crazy.
Where was this conversation?
Hold on, Brad. Let them.
Nah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you this.
Hold on. Yeah, they're saying that they had a conversation on like an iPhone chat. Logic heard it someplace else. Logic didn't hear it where y'all. You know what I'm saying? Logic is separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Corey said.
Yeah.
I'm saying y'all talked about it on the iPhone. Like you and Kent.
It's the second person that said goat, a chicken, and y'all forcing the gorilla. Well, you sure you don't remember? Like, come on, man.
No, I just said I didn't want to lead him.
Brendan.
I didn't even want to lead him. I didn't say
I'm saying I never said he sacrificed the gorilla. I'm saying that I thought he said they went too far.
Where y'all keep getting the fucking gorilla?
Bro, y'all
like crazy.
This is
the
crazy.
Hold on.
Just imagine somebody that just walked in hearing this, bro. Like,
I think Unc was saying when they even suggested getting a gorilla, he was like, them niggas went too far.
You're asking. Thank you.
Yeah, that's exactly how I remember it. That's exactly how I remember it.
Say, Unc ain't sacrificed
no gorilla. Not letting this gorilla shit go, brother. Not
that them niggas, like, he always, listen, hold on. He always got a story where it gets to he can't go no further with niggas. You feel me? Where the shit gets too wild and he got to cut ties with that shit. And then when he was doing the EMA shit, I thought it got to a point where they was trying to do a monkey or something, and he was like, "That should be something
like that."
What?
Yeah, that's what I
apologize.
That's what I remember. But my memory could be, I think it was Ben and them, wasn't it?
You sure he wasn't joking with you guys?
When y'all say my memory,
look, he could have been joking, and I could be hallucinating.
Yeah,
I'm saying maybe he was joking with you guys because he knew you like to take stuff and run around the world with it and have a million jokes. So he could have just been joking.
No, this was like 5 years ago. This was a while ago when this was like 3-4 years ago, something like that. You know.
Well, Van said he don't remember. So
I remember that.
Find somebody. Sound absolutely crazy calling somebody else for a nigga to agree. Looking for a nigga to say, "Do you remember when Unc killed that gorilla?" Like, listen. Like at this point, let's just agree. Logic and Corey.
I'm cool.
and that's enough for me. That's fine. Logic is cool, bro. But don't call nobody else saying that shit. That shit sounds crazy as hell, bro. Let it go.
I ain't letting it go.
Yeah, we got a mysterious case of a missing gorilla around here. I can't just let that
Can
go.
y'all just find
You ain't just finna talk about
find a story in Atlanta about some niggas looking for a gorilla and tried to kill it. And then the shit would make more sense. But now calling people. You know what? Chief X hate Unc. Hey, Chief X, did Unc ever try to kill a gorilla?
No, Chief X wouldn't know about it. He wouldn't know.
Y'all better hope Chief X don't get his hands on that information. That nigga,
We got
shit.
gorilla games going on.
I'm sure Chief X. I'm sure if that shit was like widely known, Chief X would have had a double disc
it wasn't
video.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about a gorilla.
Here we go, yo. That's the final boss of Unc hate.
And if Chief X ain't heard it, that mean it ain't happening.
Hey, look here.
My God, dog.
If Chief X ain't heard it, it ain't happened.
All right.
Hey Corey, I think Logic then put that shit down.
So exactly how are they gonna get their hands on the gorilla?
Ain't no way because
we
figured that out.
I remember
Like,
Because
how the fuck?
We got Vance over here, we got Sosa, we got Chief X. Nobody heard this shit.
We already been down that road, bro. Ain't nobody figured it out.
Was we just clowning him? We might have been. It might have been that we was clowning him, like what was y'all gonna do next? Go get a gorilla?
Oh, now y'all making it bad though.
I told you, Corey. I told you that's what y'all was doing.
The conversation ended up with us talking about a gorilla. I'm gonna say that, and he was like, "No, that shit too far. That I wasn't fucking with him on that. That was the point where
that's what I remember. That's what I
remember. That's what I remember too, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
Serious hit.
That's
y'all
what I
credibility just
That's what I
all
remember.
around the military.
Y'all need to stop playing.
I ain't playing.
I'm not that creative, bro. I'm just gonna tell y'all, bro. Like y'all giving me way too much credit, bro. I'm just not that creative, bro. I wouldn't. If I was that creative, I'd be a comedian. I wouldn't be fucking working my ass off doing fucking concrete.
Why are you in the chat without a shirt on? Put a shirt on, man.
I'm out here climbing this
This nigga walking the Green Sahara.
Right. That
nigga's a sub-Saharan African walking the Green Sahara looking for vitamin. Right.
Oh man.
Shouts
So we
to
really got gorilla games going on.
They go to gorilla. That's the gorilla they should have found right there.
How do we get here, fellas? How do we get here?
No, hey Vance, I already apologized to you. I don't want nothing else to do with this dumbass.
Hey, Vance, listen, that's how I remembered the story or whatever, right?
Corey, just stop.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead.
I know that's the problem.
Thing come from.
You are dead serious right now.
You remember that the $10,000 thing? That was Chef.
I'm out here working.
Y'all gotta be careful putting jackets on certain motherfuckers on a statement. If you ain't 1,000, you definitely.
No, I'm definitely 1,000% sure. I'm 1,000% sure.
Yeah, I am 1,000% sure a gorilla was in the story, bro. 1,000%.
Yeah, but y'all just said y'all don't know if y'all wasn't the niggas that said the gorilla. That's how crazy y'all.
I didn't say that. No. What he tried to do is he tried to say we got it from Captain Tazariak.
No,
I said no. I got it from Punk.
No,
the fact that Logic,
he don't even know if he was the one that said gorilla as a joke. That's
what does it for me. The fact that Logic is the one that brought it up, that's what confirms it for me. Because he wasn't even in the conversation that I was in. You see what I'm saying? Like Logic
into a goddamn Black Mirror episode.
Wasn't there in the conversation.
It's worse than this when you watch it. Like, trust me.
The thing is, Sheffrin heard it. And Logic wasn't even in that conversation, bro. That's what's the crazy part to me. So that's how I know that Logic.
Man yelling and screaming. Y'all wonder why the
Man, this shit got to go down as an unsolved mystery, not a fact, bro.
No, it's a fact. It's a fact. Bro.
See, that's where y'all make the mistake, bro.
When I go to Atlanta.
Huh?
Out here getting in sync when I go to Atlanta.
What you going to Atlanta for? You gonna fight? You gonna actually fight out for real?
No, you ain't gonna fight. Ain't no getting in shape. Y'all 60, bro. I mean,
y'all gonna look like some Tai Chi masters trying to give each other the business. We're gonna be moving so slow, niggas. I ain't gonna think y'all hurting each other.
You gonna get a lifetime injury.
I got $100 on whoever land the first clean shot.
Y'all gonna be exhausted.
Looking like some IG masters. Ain't nobody
I'm giving $100 to the first old nigga that land the first clean shot. $100. I don't think y'all can do it.
Oh man!
I don't think y'all coordination that ain't nobody gonna even know a punch I landed.
Hey, look, part of the fight preparation gonna be pay y'all insurance, nigga. Yeah, that's gonna be part of the fight prep.
Renew the
make sure I'm good.
ARP card.
You're right.
Get your shit in order.
Get that nigga T-Bex. He done talked about your mama. You said fuck that.
Come on, he know they too old to be fighting. Yo.
Yeah, T-Bex gonna mix every shot.
I'm in shape. I'm in shape. Call me an alcoholic if you want.
That's right.
I forgot you was looking at that nigga hips the other day. Don't forget, I didn't know you said that.
That nigga got a bad
said
hip.
the other day, you can't fight me. Look at your hips. What the hell are you looking at hips for?
He said he got a bad.
Yeah, he said got yeah. I ain't gonna put that jacket on. You right. He said got a bad hip, but Haskell, I still don't know how he seen it. Everybody
met up several times. Me and Unc met up and hung out a few times.
Yeah, that was your master teacher. I would expect you to do that. Yeah, see, you can't even get mad at me because you said it. You can't even get mad at me because you said that wild shit.
The context is all of us in the community on Facebook.
I ain't even being serious.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust me. I'll tell you what I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit like that. I don't even care. Sometimes the defense of these arguments, like I said, make y'all sound crazier than the original argument.
Look how high this mountain is.
Where you at specifically at though?
It's called the Baldwin Hills Scenic Route. It's some stairs, but I'm taking the road.
Hold
it's
on.
a big old pyramid.
Hey, he at the Baldwin Hills Scenic Route.
Route.
What did you say? You said by the stairs or the what? Hold on. What did you say?
Yeah.
I'm dropping the low, nigga. That's what I'm doing.
Dropping the dime.
I'm dropping a dime.
Yeah, his heart rate just went up.
I don't like that shit. I'm dropping a dime on you, nigga. I'm tired of hearing about this. I want to see y'all niggas fight.
Just looking like Harry Holmes, flabby and sick.
Flabby and sick. Literally, bro. But hey, I give you some credit. I've been on that. What's the name? I ain't walked the motherfucker. I can't walk the motherfucker. But the fact that you can at damn near 80 is fire.
Damn, bro, it's only 39, bro.
You know you got to. Yeah, I can't know. You seen that hill? Before you talk shit, have you seen that hill?
Nah, I haven't.
Okay. I was about to say because I don't think it's some fucking sports athletes that can't finish that fucking hill. I know the hill he talking about. Yeah, we finally done talking about. They said when you watch this video, you just gonna be so disappointed, bro.
No, I'm not watching that back. I'm not watching that.
Listen, you gotta skip the brother Reggie part though, because that shit.
Reggie got in on it. It's even worse.
That was a lull.
Reggie might fucking put me to sleep.
Look, he proved to us that Dr. Ben was an academic. His works was peer reviewed, and he earned his spot at Cornell. And then Unc commits to come in and say, "Fuck Dr. Ben,"
and then defend him for the next 2 hours. Craziest shit in the world.
Telling us we crazy to talk about Francis Cress Welson's legacy, and then said, "Fuck Francis Cress Welson." Literally.
Yeah. So what did I miss with that? Because I heard fuck niggas and then like defending niggas like
he made an explanation. I just didn't hear it, but he did make an explanation. I just don't know if anybody knows his explanation.
The fact that he made an explanation, I don't even know what that means. Like, well, why did that even come up?
Nigga hunting a gorilla. So saying fuck Chris Wilson ain't a stretch.
Hey, Corey, can I just say something? Nigga, I'm not learning concrete, but I'm learning flooring. This shit fun than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. This shit fun as fuck.
I just did some flooring. I'm not a flooring guy, but yeah, I
seen a motherfucker do flooring. I never got the idea that he was having fun. That was never that shit never crossed my mind. That shit was like back-breaking hard labor.
It's not.
I got the vinyl. I did my whole upstairs and the vinyl plank shit, bro.
Yeah,
that shit, bro.
It's hard on your back and your knees. I know that.
It's hard. Concrete is hard on your back and your knees, but this shit is way I couldn't do it for a living. I ain't doing no more.
What? So just to help niggas out, so here's the thing. I just started learning this shit because I started having seizures a couple months ago.
We are alive. We are alive.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's all good.
I do.
No, but what I'm saying is,
listen, you
don't be doing the HEPA vibe.
Don't be telling random
Right,
people.
this is the internet.
Yeah, don't do that.
I've said this before. So what
That's
I'm saying is,
okay, cool. Then they heard you. You don't gotta say it again.
Okay, yeah, like it's already taking more time than it's yeah. Like we've already taken more time. Yeah, what I'm saying is,
I'm not concerned about the time.
We'll make them have a seizure, bro.
That's fine, but bro, everybody ain't trustworthy, bro. Just say your shit. Just leave the seizure and the way you work and all that shit. Leave that shit out.
Yeah. I'm not understanding. Like I was just trying to tell Corey how it was fun. Like it's like a hobby. That's all I was gonna say. Like
Yeah. So so you learning it though, right?
Time on it. Yeah, that's all I was gonna say, bro. Like we took more time on it than it should have taken.
No, because I
don't like people.
I was interested in your learning endeavor, like how you going on your learning endeavor about it. You like
he don't respect people that have seizures.
I was just saying it's fun. That's all I was saying. It's fun. Yeah,
having a seizure is fun.
Interesting.
That's all I heard.
Yeah, he probably find it interesting.
Coming from Rosa is wow, bro. I didn't expect that out of you. So
no, I was messing around. Hey, man. Listen, man. This gorilla shit has been fun. Like, yo, gotta move on. I'm about to do a gorilla show. I'm about to do a gorilla show.
I didn't kill that gorilla.
Right. Hey, but it's wild how you remember.
Where do you get a gorilla?
I would have never remembered
that. Went over there and said
what the fuck? Y'all acting like a nigga just got a gorilla on accessible.
No, we are. Just trust me. That's why we went through that. Said that's why it's wild. That's why.
Okay,
that's their best defense so far. I'll give him that. But
I was just like, bro,
I ain't gonna sit there and act like I ain't hear it.
Leave out, bro, because I keep hearing I didn't get the context. Bro, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm in Black Mirror right now. Tell you shit crazy, bro.
I'm trying to create title right now.
I'm saying what happened is that Unc sacrificed a chicken, then he sacrificed a goat. And then they was like, well, let's up the ante and get a gorilla. And then Uncle was like, a gorilla's too much.
Bro, I would hope people unsubscribe.
That's basically it.
All right, bet.
And then Uncle was like, a gorilla is too far. I ain't trying to kill no gorilla. But they was like, but you know, we can. But,
somebody was
listen,
sensible.
but we can get one. But we can get one for 10 bands though. No, somebody had it on deck.
Somebody acquired.
Somebody, I don't know about that.
Somebody
part,
acquired for sure.
Now that part I didn't hear about.
No, this I'm using a logic search.
You said the 10 bands. That was logic or chef?
That was logic. Yes. Somebody. Listen. Somebody heard I need a gorilla, right? It didn't even think like somebody was like, I might be able to work that out. Let me make a couple calls, right? And then so boom, he worked it out. And for 10 bands, that's pretty cheap for 10 bands for a gorilla. I thought about it, but but that's how that's why we're here right now, man. So
this would be
it's like a it's like a damn it's like a good Seinfeld episode, bro.
I always say you can't pay for good.
Hold on, it's business. I got a question. I need an Egyptian or anybody can answer. I'm talking to biblical DNA. With this, he's willing to do a show.
Live?
Yeah, it's cool.
I ain't gonna comment.
No, we're not live at this very second. We're recording. It's a recording. It's gonna go. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow. But it says, yo, somebody got to mute up.
I ain't gonna lie, I never thought that we could go a significant time without Black Egypt, but I'm proud of y'all. Even though the topics have been equally fucking crazy.
Equally ignorant, yeah.
It's only been like 4 days,
man. Hold on, let me get this.
Oh, you ain't hear about never mind.
He didn't do the show, but he said it would have to be specific. Are you referring to ancient Egypt NUE 001 sample and the Royal Mummy? Is that what I'm?
He's still on that. He's still talking about some goddamn neural.
I mean, I don't have
but like, man, we done so much. Okay,
we done hashed that shit out so crazy.
Anybody Puerto Rico?
Well, we didn't so we never hit that Green Sahara. You know what I'm saying? I went around talking with like a couple folks, Unc and them. It's a little contention in there. We might have to see if we can, make some content out of that. Yeah.
So what am I saying? What's the response?
Yeah, there was a Green Sahara paper that came out like 2 months ago.
I would say no, Brad. Yeah, I'm in Tulsa right now. When I get back, when I get back to the crib, I'm gonna go live like do some social world shit on some of the shit that we been talking about. I'm trying to go live.
Or what am I saying?
Don't say fuck dude while recording.
Somebody answer the question.
No, I'm saying I think we already went like maybe we can find something else.
I don't know about it. Whatever you said, the EV one.
That's the
you talk about
the old kingdom ancient genome.
Yeah.
That's just like the little.
I mean that's new too. That came out this year. They both new. The NUE.
So
ain't nobody argue about
it.
We did. We talked about it. Remember we kept talking about that Neolithic package? That's that Neurowatch study.
That's a show. I'm did a show on it. I'm did like a couple shows on it. Did with DNA, did a couple shows. They banging each other about their shows on it. You know what I'm saying? And we've been arguing in all the Discord. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, you can just for documentation if you want to, but other than that,
I'm just trying to. I want to remember this is somebody we eventually want to do. A lot of
that shit. But the thing is, those studies didn't get picked up by the the nemesis. You know what I'm saying? Like without that, there's no point. It's not really like a show.
You saying the main ops? Cause
the ops ain't showing up. I mean, anybody that's on the Black Egypt tip.
Man, I'm like Haskell.
Top op.
Haskell.
Haskell, man.
I can't be the top op.
I'm just saying, like it lost steam.
You like Chris Broussard. You like Chris Broussard. Haskell before he got his own. He got on first things first.
It lost a little steam. So.
Yeah, it ain't no juice behind it right now, Brass.
It does.
I've been out there.
He said, "You heard, Brad? You heard that? And said, I'll do it." Yeah,
I just put the Thanos glove on and I do it myself.
It's Chat GPT a way through, huh?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's like the fucking. I'm not gonna waste the shit. I've been trying to talk to this motherfucker for a month, pause. Now I finally got it. Now
We need him and Aston B to do something. I think if we can find a way to get them to disagree, that'll be a good show.
Could do it, Brad.
That'll be a good show.
To be
If we
willing
can get
to
him and Aston B to disagree, which I don't think they will, I think they agree on a lot of shit.
And who the fuck
But
is
if you can
Joey,
find
by
one
the way?
point of contention,
Who is
them
this
two would be a
Joey nigga?
good show.
How do
Why
I
you
get
keep
to
asking about
live
Joey?
from here, or
Why
do
you
I
keep
have
asking
to
about
record
Joey?
the talk on streaming? Who the
Oh,
hell is this?
we really want to really get niggas out of there. Aston B and Buddy, we can send them on little recon missions and just start getting at everybody. Cause he beat Reggie.
Hey,
He
this
beat
Joey
Reggie to
thing
sleep
looks
the other
suspect,
day.
man.
Remember when Reggie came here trying to talk to Aston B? He beat that nigga to sleep. that shit was
Oh
crazy.
no, that was a motherfucker. Stop punching.
Man,
That nigga Reggie was
He beat
both
Reggie to
eyes,
sleep,
he had
boy.
both hands in front of his face saying, "Stop punching me, please stop."
Oh,
And
Brad.
saying, "What is your?" That nigga went from disagreeing with him after Aston B let off
Brad.
a whole goddamn switch.
My
That
bad
nigga
said.
Reggie was like, "I agree with all of that." Nah, go ahead. I wasn't saying nothing for real. I'm just filling up dead space.
That might be interested, and he's super educated on the gene shit. What's his name? Camji verse. He might be.
Yeah, that would be.
Get him. Anybody got a contact? But right now, can y'all look in the
that's
chat?
really the battle, though. That's really the battle for that they would both enjoy beating up on each other. They could. Yeah.
Who is Joey in the Discord? 'Cause before I send him an
You
invite,
saying
this sound
Joey?
like a raid or a
Joey?
hack.
No, it
In
could
the
be
general
Joey.
Discord.
There's another Joey. There's another Joey. That should be
Yeah,
Silicon,
no, I want to. Yeah, Camji verse and him versus biblical DNA and what's it called? And Aston B would be good.
That's a great idea right there. I like that.
Well, the niggas that know it, why don't y'all get to work on it? I wouldn't even
You got a contact for Reggie?
Reggie Mabry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the
Reggie
one that would know how
get
to
you
do
clean
Mabry?
together. Yeah, Reggie get you
and
clean
no, I'm
together.
thinking yeah, I did say Mabry. That's wild. The all right, real quick. Hey Joey, state your name. What's going on?
I'm Joey. A couple of people in here already know me. So
that's Joey.
Oh, that
Flash.
not yeah, I know Joey.
Okay, all right. No,
That's a resume.
I don't know this nigga.
Look like
As long as he don't.
It sound like the Kentucky Jamaican. The Jamaican.
As long as he don't turn his camera on and pull his penis out, shit.
No.
Damn, that's a hell of a jacket to put on. Immediately. All right. So Joey,
So what's going on in your algorithm, fam?
You know who he sound like? He sound like what's my man? So
you got to deal with this particular part, Joey, before we go any further. Y'all niggas, go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Talking about said.
No, he sound like the other dude that always got some bullshit to say, man.
Damn,
that's a good way to start, Corey.
Dream. That's
How
what
you
he sound
how
like.
you do?
No, that
ain't American Dream.
Yeah, y'all
That ain't American Dream.
y'all done offended the man 17 times, and he
Yeah, he be hitting the panel. If you go to somebody thing, he hit the panel all the time.
Okay, great.
I think he was good at one time.
My man.
Bro,
that's what I'm saying. I think he was on us.
He want to do a show, so I'm asking you, what kind of show? What's your interest?
Normally, what I do is something most of your probably not disagree. I normally read I will read academic papers as far as Egypt is concerned.
Okay.
So it's a little boring.
No.
What's your stance though? Like, hold on. Like, what's your stance though? Like, are you been a part of Black Egypt conversation in sub-Saharan African? Where are you at with that in terms of the indigenous makeup of Egypt in ancient times? Where you are with that?
They were black, but black was not just skin color or a skin tone. It was a view that black was something sacred. So that is my view. The whole world is outside of this.
So phenotypically, would they be? Put it this way: is the modern population the closest to the ancient population?
No, because when you read genetic studies,
That's
when
what I
you
need.
read
That's all I
genetic,
need to hear right there.
Yeah.
when you read genetic studies,
Okay.
it actually tells you when they look at the last sample that they looked at, which was indigenous man from the Middle Kingdom. He was 80% North African and 20% Asiatic. But the modern people, 15, 20%, quote unquote, sub-Saharan. So the Negro that they say they are not, that's exactly what they are. 15% to 20% Negro, as Sayewas like to say. That is exact part of the thing. But then they got Greek and Roman and all this other weird shit in there. So they're not.
Yeah, but genetically, this. Yeah, so him and Ashton being in there, that's a good battle right there, Brad. That's what he actually came right on time. That's
Okay,
what you
then
need right there.
perfect. So Joey, do me a favor. Do you have a better audio situation than what you got right now?
No.
Like what are you on? Are you on a speaker or are you on a what's the name?
I'm using my earbuds because my speaker has gone to shit. My camera has gone to shit.
Okay, so do me a favor.
Well,
Turn off the speaker for a second and talk through the phone. I just want to hear something.
Can't touch nothing at all. Speaker's
Okay.
gone.
Okay.
Yeah, that gonna be an issue. Yeah, you gotta get like. Sometimes it's hard with Discord. Even for my shit, I got like plugins for the Discord. I use.
All right, we'll figure that out. No,
but
yeah, we could do that. I'm excited about that. We could do that. We could do that. What I'll do is I'll get with you. I'll get with you, and then I will I'll set it up and let you do like a presentation, your facts or whatever. We'll do like a quick interview or whatever, and then put you in a position to where you could do the show and go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, no question at all. And I appreciate you for joining the Discord with even the interest of doing content. That already says a lot about you already.
Okay. Just so you know, I'm not the weird American Dream guy. I'm not gonna put on my
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be associated with American Dream.
yeah, we know how American Dream so. Shout out American Dream now.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't get with you now. That is crazy. Shouts to him though. Shouts to the channel. Watch the channel, but he's a wild nigga. He's wild. I mean, when we talking about gorillas and kids, and technically we pretty wild too.
We don't show
You breaking up, dude.
Yeah, your communication. Oh.
We'll get it right. Get it in order.
No, I can't. That's all I got right now.
No problem. We'll get it in order. We'll get it in order.
Right.
Go ahead. So we done? What we got? We done? Because this is 5 hours and 41 minutes. Good content.
Good. I mean, yeah. I would love for the conversation to keep going, but we done definitely hashed out most of it, right? So today we ain't gonna get to the bottom of the gorilla thing. I'm willing to let that go. I would love to hear what Brendan says because I feel like I know he's not malicious. He ain't gonna take nobody's side. You could get a nice impartial person like that. Not saying that Vance ain't that, but I would love to hear what Brendan had to say. And you know,
Yeah, Vance,
I'm not
if he
trying
would
to
have remembered it, he would have said it though.
Right. Yeah. I ain't trying. I'm not trying to force a narrative. I'm just
right.
This is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I remember hearing you say that. So,
It's why the the wildest part, what got me convinced is because you was not on the call that me and Chef was on. So that's how I know, like, he had to tell this story more than once. Yeah.
Right. So I heard the story and the gorilla was in it. You heard the story and the gorilla was in it. Chef kind of debating if the gorilla was in it, but he definitely wasn't unfamiliar with it. When I first said gorilla, he didn't shy away as if he didn't know what I was talking about.
Me neither. When I
knew
brought
what
it up to him, I brought it up to him. He was like, "Yeah, I remember." All I said was the gorilla story. I didn't even give him no details. I was like, "You remember the gorilla story?" That's why I tried to ask Vance the same way. I didn't want to give Vance no details either. I just wanted to see if he remembered it. You know what I'm saying? From that, But yeah, it's
the case of the missing gorilla continues.
Right. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. I guess
we gotta get to the bottom of that one. I'm with you.
We need a 4. We're probably gonna need 5. I don't know if we can
get. Hey, hopefully I'll be wrong, but I gotta get to the bottom of it. I ain't gonna know.
I gotta actually agree with Unc right now. There is no way I could fight either one of y'all niggas if y'all got to get to the bottom of a gorilla. Where do you start the defense of a like that shit don't even make sense. But hey, listen, you heard it. Did y'all both hear $10,000?
No, I didn't. So I don't know about the 10,000. I don't know about the cost. I don't think.
So then it was a separate conversation.
Yeah. I don't remember the cost of it or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember him saying that they was trying to get one or some shit like that. The gorilla came up, bro. I'm just telling you.
The gorilla in the story. There we go.
It's in the story.
Well, that's why they trying to kill. That's definitely.
It was his homies. It wasn't him per se, right? Like his homies was going off on some wild shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember him specifically saying that was the end. As soon as they brought that up, he was out.
Yeah, I need to know.
I
need to know how bad is this community, and this is where I got to agree with Haskell. How weird and acceptable is this community where a motherfucker sacrificed a chicken? Y'all start talking about a goat, and that's where you draw the line. Like, you know what? And then y'all ain't even tripping.
That's the Overton window I'll be talking
about. Wait. Stay right there. Right. And this is where I agree with Haskell. Y'all ain't even tripping on the fact that he was about to kill a goat. Y'all tripping on the fact that he didn't kill a gorilla. Now I see exactly what Haskell was talking about. Because now, what kind of community are we talking about? Where y'all, they don't even bother y'all that him and his friends was about to try to kill a goat.
Well, I mean, if you're familiar with certain traditions, it's not that strange.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if you're familiar with certain traditions, it's not that strange. So if you was, in Nigeria or wherever, it's not like a strange thing. It may be strange to hear from a Christian, but it's not like like a Martian coming down.
No.
Really not.
That was low key.
I'm gonna take the shot that you gave. Right?
No, it's not a shot.
No, hell no.
It's not a shot. It's not a shot. I would say the same thing if it was a Muslim on here. If that's what you're used to, you wouldn't know nothing about that.
You're right. But that was that was a quick little zap Judah. Right?
All right, y'all. Don't try to get me murdered up in here, y'all.
No. I'm just gonna nobody else has to say that because you said that to me. So I just want to say this to you. It might not be strange to think of killing a gorilla in the Green Sahara or the Sub-Saharan, this and other. But if a nigga tell me that he's killing chickens and goats with him and his 2 friends in Peachtree Street in Atlanta, Georgia, that is weird as fuck. Now here's the problem. Because y'all, but here's the problem with this community. The fact that y'all wait, Logic. The fact that y'all think the crazy part of the story is that they couldn't find a fucking gorilla is the problem with the community. Because when they started at the chicken, I was appalled. But then when they said goat, I said, why did y'all ever talk to
Nah,
Uncle
but
again when he said goat?
point, Brad.
Well, and the reason why it's not, I'm familiar with some people who are in those traditions. So a gorilla, yes, that would be crazy because I don't know under what circumstances you would or you would be expected to sacrifice a gorilla. And especially in the States or anywhere else, that's just crazy. But it is normal for you to sacrifice smaller animals. That's a thing. So, like I said, if
Have you ever been around a goat?
Yes.
You ever tried to grab a goat?
No, I've never tried to do that.
I grew up on a farm. So now we're gonna have a quick farm animal conversation.
Oh, please!
I grew up on a farm. The last fucking thing you want to grab on a farm is a goat. A goat could kill, bro. A goat will kick you and kill you. You don't want to fucking grab no fucking goat. So this ain't like a. So you don't apparently. My Christianity didn't remove the fact that I grew up with actual goats. So that shit sounds absolutely fucking crazy. To grab a goat.
And once again, it may sound crazy to someone who's not used to that idea. But what I'm trying to tell you is I know for a fact that people do sacrifice smaller animals like chickens and stuff like that. And also goats.
At Jamaican restaurants. Yeah, all the time they sacrifice them.
That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
Jump in real quick.
Not the same.
Somebody breaking up bad.
You breaking up bad.
Can I finally say something again?
Hey, right quick. Let me get in there right quick. So Brass, if you come to Florida and you link with them Haitians or them Cuban, like the Cubans practice Santeria, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Haitians practice voodoo, both the derivatives of like West African religions, for lack of a better word. That shit pretty regular, bro. Goats and chicken shit is regular.
Mark that shit off the list. Cool. Ain't going to Florida.
And even Atlanta, I would say Haskell is not too far.
No, I'm saying South Florida, Brass, and it's only certain cultures, the Haitians who practice voodoo and the Cubans who practice Santeria.
So would you agree? Let me stay right there, Haskell. Hold on, Miss Sister Stop, and you can jump right in there. But Haskell, would you agree if it's only South Florida, I wouldn't think that this would be a mainstream idea on Peachtree in Atlanta?
I mean, yeah, in the context of American society, no, it's not mainstream. I think if somebody were to see it's mainstream, they're not mainstream.
But in the context of those circles, Atlanta is probably one of the second hotspots for IFA. So that it's a lot of that going on down there.
So
People may not know it.
IFA has a hot spot?
There are certain places where you're going to find it more so. So like the city, New York City, Florida, all up and down Florida, actually, because, Pensacola, all those areas, Atlanta, even parts of Texas. So there's different parts of Louisiana.
I'm just glad I
can't speak to those folks.
I got a good set of friends. And none of my friends ever said, they said, let's go get some chicken, maybe some wings. Let's go to the Jamaican store and get some curry goat. And none of them niggas ever said, let's go kill a chicken and after that, try a goat. I don't even know how you
and wait, can I finally say something? Can I finally say something?
Go ahead.
Because I'm still we're so kind of like trying to be scientific, right? To where like we didn't kind of like, I don't know about y'all, but I knew what a cult was since forever, right? I might not have had some kind of Webster dictionary definition, but if I walked in on a bunch of people standing around an altar and some candles and killing a goat, I'ma assume they in a cult. Right, like I don't need nothing else other than that. But you know what I'm saying. That's not me being unscientific. Like no, they're like, bro, y'all doing something wild and weird, and I'm leaving.
I think depending on where you are. So this is where culture and context comes into play. So yes, you may say that if you are American ninja and you ain't used to different things, but if somebody plop you in Nigeria someplace, it's not going to be abnormal, or other places. So that's what I'm saying. So it may be a cult. It seems strange to you.
What you're
It seems
neglecting,
strange to you.
No, Sister Safa, I understand your point. But Sister
No,
Safa,
I was
you're
talking to Logic.
No, but I also heard your point. I understand that point. But what I'm saying is, I don't think we can also, the same way y'all kept bringing up location of where this shit is mainstream. If y'all are also trying to make me think that this is mainstream in these United States, I would have to say, like, no, it's not.
No, I didn't say that. That's why I mentioned certain places. So yeah, that's why I mentioned certain places. But one more thing, back to Logic. I think that it is very, I think it's somewhat ignorant to say certain things like that, especially about a culture that many of us may have come from. So even though some of us may have taken on Christianity or Islam or Judaism and all of that, I think sometimes if we turn our nose up to what some of our ancestors may have done, it's a little odd to me. It's a little Uncle Ruckish.
Can I tell you something? That's
So,
odd to
but
me?
that wasn't offensive. And our grandmothers,
No, well, don't
our
put,
grandmothers in them.
don't put me in that boat. But I didn't say that.
Hold on, you didn't give
And when they blanketed all religion as a cult, y'all didn't get offended on that side or claim that was offensive. I'm take that back. I ain't say I was about to say y'all got offended. I'm saying nobody took offense. Yeah, I mean on y'all side when they say that all religions are cults, right? But now when somebody point out that African religions are cults, now we're getting took the task and being called insensitive and that. Well then,
Chef, I did not when I didn't take offense to any of that because I understood. Well, some people maybe didn't take offense to it the other day because I think some of us may have understood that they were talking about the origins in a different context of what cult means. But now when Logic is talking about a cult, in my opinion, he is sounding like he's giving it a negative connotation versus how the other day we were just talking about the origins of a thing. Not meaning it's good or bad. It's just
they said right now Christianity is a cult. They said
I didn't
all
say
religion is a cult.
It is by definition.
But stay right there. No, state. Y'all missing the point of what he's saying.
I don't know how to read English. That's
hold on, Haskell. Hold on, Haskell, real quick.
And I think Brass or somebody read 2 definitions of a cult the other day. Maybe we need to bring those back up.
Hold on, but what Chef is saying, before we move off the point, Haskell, I don't want to move off the point though, Haskell. What Chef is simply saying though, is that when the comment was made, no matter whether it was right, wrong, whether you made it or not, when the comment was made that all world religion is a cult, not the origins, not the this, that, and the other, the comment was made that all world religions was a cult. You did not come in there and say none of this defense and offense and all of that stuff. You didn't say none of that.
Maybe because I was understanding the conversation or the point that was trying to be made. But I think the other day somebody brought up the 2 definitions of cults, right? I think one of the definition is like the bad one, right? Where you have like a Jim Jones or somebody like that. And then you have the other
Malachi York.
Yeah, or Malachi York, yes. Yeah, and then you have general sense of the term, which just means how churches formed or how religions formed. Didn't we go over this the other day? The 2 definitions.
One of the definitions I could say I was the one who read the 2 definitions. Brass and them, they just blew by it. They was like, "Fuck that, Chat GPT over Oxford Dictionary."
I didn't. I accepted.
Hold on, real quick, Brass. Real quick. Let me tell Sister Safa. emphasis aside for that first definition. So the first definition is veneration of any kind of object or a person, right? So going by that definition, then yes, all religions are cults technically. And then the second definition.
You said what? You said what now?
I said by definition. If you go by the definition
what was the definition? Veneration of any what?
The veneration of any object or person. Oh, let me get it again.
Because that sounds like I'm in a cult because I'm my wife. Like what that don't like are we all in cults at some point? I venerate my child, my grandmother, what are we doing? That's way too vague.
I'm just
saying that's too vague. That's too vague.
Hold on, let me read it. It says a system of religious veneration and devotion directed toward a particular figure or object. So yours wouldn't qualify as a system, Brass. You don't systematically worship your wife or whatever. And then the second definition is where it's a relatively small group of people having religious beliefs or practices regarded as strange or sinister. So that will go
such as chickens and goats.
Hey, that's why.
Let
me read my definitions.
Yeah, and put
that in the chat.
From where? From what dictionary are you reading from, Chef?
No, put that in the chat, Haskell, so I can see that.
I ain't reading from no that.
So you making shit up. I'm reading from Oxford Dictionary.
Okay, well, ChatGPT is pulling from those sources.
Yeah,
now I'm gonna read the sources that it's pulling from. Let me read. You feel me? A cult is generally understood as a group, often religious, spiritual, or ideological, that is defined by extreme devotion to a leader, belief system, or cause, usually in the ways that are unorthodox, controlling, or manipulative compared to mainstream society. 1. Academic sociological definition. In sociology, cult is a neutral term for a small, new religious or ideological movement that is outside of society's mainstream traditions, right? Popular negative definition. In everyday use, cult usually means a dangerous or exploitative group that uses manipulative or coercive tactics to control members. Common characteristics include charismatic leaders, isolation, high control, us versus them mindset, and pressure to conform. Okay, now here were the sources.
That was Afrocentrism right there. You just said.
But all of that definition makes sense. Sounds reasonable.
And
I
that's
think
what we were taught. Hold on, let me get the source. And this is what this is pulling from Wiki. We have Brian Wilson, Religious Sex, Ellen Baker, The Making of Mooney, 1984, Stark and Bridges, The Future of Religion, 1985. Then
That's why I'm when they be talking about.
Ask it how Afrocentrism don't fit that definition. Does Afrocentrism fit that?
Y'all need to stay in Western Central Africa, man. Y'all niggas don't want nothing to do with that Western Central Africa shit, man. If y'all was in the type of shit they'd be going, worshiping, and y'all don't want nothing to do with that, man.
I agree. Hey, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah, that's why I said it's all in the culture, in the context.
The food and shit they be eating. I used to tell Rob Bourne that shit, right? Because they be like, why y'all love talking about Egypt? You from Western Central? I said, nigga, you wouldn't eat half the shit, dog. If you was to see what them Ghanaians and shit, the type of shit they be eating, and man, you don't want nothing to do with that shit, man. Stop capping, dog.
I'm not capping. I agree with you. I want nothing to do with that.
And that makes sense. That makes sense for what you said, because devout Muslim wouldn't want nothing to do with Christianity, A devout Christian wouldn't want nothing to do with Islam. A devout whatever. So all of that makes sense what you're saying. But what I'm just trying to say from logic is that you're not used to that. And you can't really give it a negative connotation, because when it talks about the mainstream society, I would like to apply that as to where you are. If you go someplace else, then that is the mainstream society. So for you, a ninja here in America who don't know nothing about what that culture does, yes, it's strange to you, right?
You have amazing.
No, I mean it's like I understand.
ability.
Yeah, I understand how you found usefulness out of this scientific structure that we typically use and misuse here on the internet. But I'm saying, like, for me in real life,
it's just talking about
I'm
culture.
saying for like, no, I'm saying you're trying to fit it into some very rigid definitions. And I'm saying for me, if I walk in on y'all by altar with some candles and y'all killing a goat, y'all in a cult. That's all I need. Like, you telling me all kind of other stuff, and I'm telling you that's
what
it.
I'm saying is
for
that
me,
I can
that's it.
understand. What I'm saying is that I can understand how you would feel that way. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're trying to tell me I need to see this the same way the cult expert sees it. I don't see it like that.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said you don't see it. I said you don't see it the same way a Nigerian who practices that.
Hey, Sister Safa, hold on. But Sister Safa, real quick, I actually do see your point, and I don't want you to think I don't see what you're saying. I'm just saying, I'm saying my point, you saying your point, but I'm not saying your point is invalid. I don't want you to think that. I fully understand what you mean by what you're saying. So
I understand what you're saying too. I'm just saying I'm not doing it.
Or some sensitivity and how.
I don't need to connect all them dots like that. I know what you know what I'm saying. I know what it looked like.
Logic. What she's saying is you express that kind of crass. You know what I'm talking about? She looking for a little bit of, little sensitivity, but she just got to respect.
Look for the sensitivity for everybody.
It's called cultural. It's called cultural sensitivity. You probably learned that at
that's it. Yeah. So you're asking us to really just be culturally sensitive and accept that this could be possibly mainstream somewhere in the world. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're actually asking us to like.
That's like telling a woman.
I hear what you're saying. I just don't see it that way, Sister Safa. I do hear what you're saying. You don't sound crazy. You don't sound crazy, but I'm not going to jump through hoops to do that.
That's like me trying to tell a Chinese person or somebody who has some strange practice that is a cult or something, and that may be something that they do every day in China. But I can't just say it's strange or it's a cult.
He's just saying from his perspective.
I'm saying if I walked in on a bunch of Chinese people doing Buddhism, I would not think a cult. But if I walked in on a bunch of people killing a goat, I'm thinking they in a cult. That's all I need. I don't know what else to say.
So
you just don't agree with that. But it's just it's just like that's all I need. Yeah, I'm not.
What I'm saying was, yes, just say you're full of shit, Sister Safa. Like don't beat around the bush.
No, I would never say that. I would never say that.
No, I'm not telling you, Sister Safa. I'm saying that to Brother Logic. Like don't beat around the bush.
Tell me that.
So let's put the new Wapi into the side, right?
No, just
let's put the new Wapi into the side. He got out of that. He wasn't never a new Wapian. Fine, right? But then after that, he joined another small group that had strange practices, right? Very low membership and strange practices. Under that definition, that's a cult.
Okay. So what about the other group that he started that was small and maybe some people might think is strange? Like I think it was called the PKs. What would you consider that?
We said that was a cult.
Yeah, they fully believe that. They fully believe that.
Come on now, y'all going too far. Y'all going too far.
Listen, we just being facetious.
All right. Okay. Good.
We don't really mean that. But if we let him get away from being a Nuwapian, right? Because that's what his whole fight was over. Him claiming that he was a Nuwapian for the whole time he'd been on YouTube, and now his whole claim to fame was he was in a cult. Now, Polite go to jail for being in that cult, and now I was never in the cult. I never was really in that. Fine. Got the name, paid for the name, was motherfucking going to the meetings, all of that shit for 5 years, right? Selling the books, all that, but I wasn't really in it. Cool. You leave that and go to an even smaller strange group, right? With crazy rituals and practices and sacrificing small animals, right? Outside the mainstream shit.
So clean up.
You still wasn't in a cult. How did this work, y'all?
Some of that got to be some cultish activity somewhere in there. Somewhere in there.
Well, logic.
Hold on, look at the small. If you Nuwapian shit was a cult. Everybody on here agree that the Nuwapian shit is a cult? Yes or no? All right. So now he wasn't in the Nuwapians. I'm gonna accept that. You wasn't in the Nuwapians, you wasn't in a cult. But now you join another small group with strange practices and sacrifices and shit. You wasn't in the cult then either?
What group? What small group you talking about?
Whatever that evil shit was.
Did he say he was in it? Did he say he was in it?
I don't think that was a group.
Cool. All right, he never was in the cult. I'm fine with it.
No, I'm saying as far like y'all could listen. I don't know the whole story of the whole.
Everything.
Listen, I don't know the whole story on the whole sacrifice. But as far as I know, like that was like I thought Ben was a part of it. I don't remember who all the other people that was in it, but it wasn't like they wasn't a group when they did it. It was like a group of individuals. I'm saying they just a group of individuals that did it. Yeah, they didn't like they weren't named like the so and so group or like they weren't Nuwapians or they weren't.
It was the Amara squad.
Yeah, she definitely be keeping them.
I don't think everybody in the Amara squad did it.
Amara squad was killing the chick.
I don't think everybody in the Amara squad did it.
This is the only guy that never is what he is. He never says what he says. He never did what he did. Like none of the stuff accounts for what it is with him. Like this is the craziest shit in the world.
You guys are very passionate.
I've been saying that all day today, Chef. I'm gonna hear Unc right one of these times, bro. One of these times I'm gonna be able to repeat what he said.
We keep missing him. Somehow we play his words back and everything misses this nigga. It never was wild when it come to him. It never was him. He's the best to ever do it. Big up Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore. I'm fucking with he the best to ever do it on this
the fact that it's 20 niggas on here and nobody heard him say anything about the Papa Shango stick, bro.
Stop, bro.
Hey,
what is this damn Papa Shango stick? What are you talking about?
He a bad motherfucker, bro.
Look,
Hey, Corey, you know what though? You know the crazy shit, Corey? Where Vance at? Vance left? No, Vance left. The fact that you just said, you just actually cut us, and I kind of let it go, but now I'm gonna bring it up since you going back to Papa Shango.
Right.
You just gave Vance a pass, and he didn't hear about a fucking
real. No, because Vance always kept it real with me. Yeah, he always kept it real with me.
Hey, bro, I want to ask,
but I don't think y'all keep it real. It's 20 of y'all, Brad.
You be rated us for.
I'm not putting it all on you though, Brad. It's
even if you say there's 20 of us, a motherfucker don't remember a story about a gorilla. That means he didn't like.
Hey, Brad, I gotta
Come
ask
on.
you a question. I gotta ask you a question specifically, right?
No. I'm about to get out, but go ahead.
No, real quick.
Yep.
So if we go from the context of the Yacht Boy days, which was 2 weeks ago, where one particular member of the panel insists basically that there's essentially a clean break between us or Black Americans and West Africans, right? And he doesn't think we need to affix ourselves to that history or whatever. How do you reconcile that with kind of, I'm going to say it, looking down on like West African traditional practices? So for instance, you encourage the idea of North American Black folks being a continuation of West Africa. Yes. So what if somebody in West Africa, let's say your child, for example, for whatever reason, he was watching YouTube and he just took an interest in IFA or some shit. And he started, you feel me? So how do you balance like those two positions?
You don't take his phone out of his hand.
Let him answer. Like, why y'all? That's how you get. He asked Brad before Brad to respond. It get crazy. Let him get it.
As an African American, logic is correct. I'll slap him in his face. He'll have to live at the church for the next 2 years. So we go to the Marines or something. I wouldn't unleash him on society. But the most important part is this. As an African American, it ain't supposed, even if we are a continuation of them, right, in lineage or however that works historically, I'm not supposed to understand sacrificing chicken and goats and shit like that. So I get your point, but I turned my nose up to it because I didn't even know that was West African, would you say West African spirituality? I didn't even know that was the case. When y'all start talking about sacrificing goats, hold on, stay right here. When y'all start talking about sacrificing goats and chickens like that, Sister Safa made an amazing point. That's
I'm surprised you ain't bump into that.
Hold on. No, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. Sacrificing goats and chickens and shit like that. The first time I seen it was on the Predator movie with Danny Glover. No, I'm serious. That's the first time I ever seen it. Where he was fighting them motherfuckers that was sacrificing the goats and shit. But the second time, we actually have restaurants out here where you can pick out a chicken, pick out a goat. They'll cut that motherfucker live. You come back in an hour or so, and that'll be your chicken, like your goat pieces. But Santeria, I don't know if that's African or whatever.
That's a combination of African and Spanish. Like,
okay, I used to talk to Cuban about that.
We got to get our history down. Go ahead.
No, we don't. But
so you yacht boys, man, dog. You don't even realize it.
No. I get that.
Hey, thank you, Haskell. Thank you, Haskell. That whole combo, them niggas was capping. Thank you.
You gotta come to terms with this shit, Brass, dog. You yacht boys, dog. That
but
West African
niggas they said they need African history. Man, they capping. They was capping the whole time.
Why y'all asking a question?
You don't need African religion.
Y'all asking me a question.
Knowing the history and not starting your history off in slavery don't mean that he want to go sacrifice a fucking goat.
And one of y'all.
No. It's just about that you want to connect. The claim was that y'all was trying to connect to Africa in a deep way.
Our history.
Connect to Africa in a deep way. West Africa. You see that they don't fuck with it. They think it's permanent.
No, the religion.
Bro,
like, we do understand certain things in Africa is still backward, and it's not modern. And we don't have to fuck with that. Like, what are you
I'm not trying to get your point confused with other people that I heard that was trying to capture Africa so hard. Even so much so they said they Afrocentric.
Jeff, you saying that tradition is backwards, but what we practice here in America isn't? That's what you're saying,
the nigga that bought the yacht.
Yes.
Before it go off.
Islam ain't.
Before the
no, Islam not bad.
It's about to get good again, yo. It's about to get good again.
I'm trying to answer the question.
Get into it. Let me get my snack so I can be ready.
No, before let me just answer Sosa question. Because Sosa, you a yacht boy. No, you're a yacht. I know you're a yacht boy, but you just said we need to learn our history, correct? Ain't that what you just said?
Because you talk about Santeria.
You just said we need to learn it.
Yes, because you spoke about Santeria.
No, but
because
why would I?
You know what? But you know what Santeria happens at?
No. Why would I?
Playing both sides.
Because
he not no real yacht boy.
No, why would me as an African American need to
Yeah, call them out.
Because as a yacht boy, the 619 Santeria fits in that time frame. So you just spoke about Santeria. I'm like, you didn't understand what it was. I was gonna say, bro, you gotta know your history. That's why I said
You
that.
don't have to know that.
Yeah. That was
No. I ain't saying he
You
had to
you
know
see how I
it.
get misused, Chef?
No, hold on. Here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because you can't in one hand, you can't in one hand tell me it's important and then take no interest in knowing it. Like, what we doing? That's what I'm saying. Like, okay.
Niggas be contradicting. I've been said they was capping on that 16-19
You should know what.
It's a contradiction, right?
I
Let me
believe
get
y'all let Freddie spin the block and blow y'all down. That's crazy.
So niggas have to respect or want to practice African religion in order not to recognize.
That's not the point. No, that's not the point.
Never said that.
So then how is it a contradiction then?
No, I never
Chef,
said
that's
that.
what they meant the whole time, Chef.
The amount of capping they was doing for Africa, bro, saying that they Afrocentric. Even Logic said we should take our shit back to 8,000 BC.
See, this what they meant the whole time, Chef. That's why I've been fighting it.
Y'all niggas been talking for hours. Let me speak for 30
Go ahead, kill him.
I'm saying with the shit like with African, just West African traditional cultures, the more you dive deep into it and see how foundational a lot of things that y'all looking down on, overall, like Brass is hinting at now, his overall premise is going to be that he looks down on it and that is quote unquote. He may not say that it's primitive, but like he said, if his son does anything resembling things dealing with Santeria or something that's been deeply entrenched in West African culture, he ain't gonna fuck with it. So I'm saying that's a complete 360 from the emotional talking points they was making of how we philosophically and psychologically need Africa in 2025. So much so they don't want to start their history at 1690.
Ain't nobody said we philosophically need no damn Africa. Yo.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna go back on mute.
But if I made a 360, then I'm right back in the same.
No, 180.
No, I meant like
a 360.
That's right. I made a 360. I switched for a second. Ended up right back in the same place as we being that fucking.
We making a 360 back to this point.
No. Let's go. So the fact that I just find it weird. The fact that I think as an African American in 2025. They're sacrificing a fucking goat and a chicken.
Hey, look, let me say this one thing, bro. Let me say this one thing.
We get to these points.
No, hear me out.
And I don't understand where y'all. You was just talking. Now I'm talking. You were just talking. You were just talking. No, let me finish my sentence though. I only got like 3 seconds. I'm just trying to figure out in the world now. Now I'm starting to believe Fetty, and I'm saying this to you, so you can take over. I don't know if I'm in the wrong room, but how many people in here actually believe that sacrificing a goat and chicken ain't some weird shit?
I'm Jamaican, so
I'm
no.
Because we're trying to be so culturally
Look, hold on.
I thought they was waiting on that over in Israel, right? Hey, hold on. Ain't they waiting on red heifer over there in Israel to sacrifice to bring in what the second coming of Christ, right? Don't they sacrifice heifers, right?
Yeah, cows.
What are you talking about?
Am I off on that? No, simple.
I don't know.
Simple. You're not Jewish. You're not Jewish, so you wouldn't know.
Why would I know what they doing in Israel with heifers?
Oh no, I ain't say what they're doing, but that is a part of that.
But hold on, Brass. But
what?
Go ahead.
A lot of people do know that.
But listen, Brass.
All right. So how about? Let me
say this real quick. Let me say this real quick.
How about?
Because I want to deal with what he just said about the rituals, right? So, just like you talk about you go to a restaurant.
The Overton window then slid pretty.
Just like you say. Listen, just like you say when you go to a restaurant, right? And you eat chicken, you order it. What do you think happens after the sacrifice? Like when ancient times when they sacrifice all these, what do you think they do with the animals?
I don't know.
They eat it.
How the fuck should I know that? I don't know that.
So, but
Africans leave that shit at the altar and let it stink.
Sometimes they do. Let me get in right quick.
Why do y'all be thinking this shit is common knowledge? This shit is
Let me
crazy
ask
as
my
fuck.
question real quick.
They throw blood all over the place.
Yeah,
throw
no,
blood all over the
It's
place.
more about the blood
hold on, than the animal. But listen, still though, Brad, I'm saying I'm not expecting you. I'm saying, but you're having a
Right, but you
conversation about
asked me,
something.
Sosa. You must have
No, but I'm
expected me to
saying
know
it's
that.
like you're calling the shit.
Now,
I'm saying, like, if I'm calling it crazy, I want to know a little. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Oh no, okay.
it's not.
You,
Come on,
now
bro.
let's go back to the Papa
I'm
Shango
trying to
speech
walk
real
with you.
quick.
You ain't been here in a while. I got to get back used to you being here. I apologize, bro.
Sosa, these is different Christians over here, Sosa.
You're like a
Sosa,
specific
these
way
is
of
different
fighting.
Christians over here.
Yeah, you're like a specific way
So they
of
wasn't
fighting.
eating
I don't know. I ain't. You're right. I now understand what you're trying to say. I didn't understand before.
I want to hear
And I
what
don't know
Corey
why
got to
we
say.
bringing up Christianity right now. But
Animal sacrifice.
Christianity,
Animal sacrifice. I thought y'all were talking about sacrifice. My bad.
No, that's cool. But in Christianity, I've
sincere
never,
want to hear
in
about
my
the Papa
39
Shango
years
speech.
of life, been asked to kill a chicken or a goat. Now, it might be the grape juice that I
They
know is
working
grape
on the
juice,
third
the
temple. Don't worry about
blood
it.
and
You
the
good.
body.
Hey, they working on the
But I
third
don't know.
temple. You good.
Yeah, that's cool. But I don't know. They ain't never asked me about a goat or a chicken or none of that shit. If they
Let me
did,
ask my
I'm
question
sure
real
my
quick.
entire family would get up and walk away.
Isn't animal sacrifice in the Old Testament though? Oh, my trip.
Yeah, I'm not a theologian.
Hold
I
on,
don't
bro.
know.
Yes,
I just go to church, bro. I just go to church. I'm over dumb. I just go every
Hold on,
Sunday.
bro. I'll let you go, bro. Let me ask
Might
this
be in the
question,
cult.
bro.
You might be in the cult.
So how
See, then
about
we right back at this ignorant shit. I'm
fuck with
no,
you.
wait.
I'll fuck with you.
go to
let
You're not
him make
offended,
his point.
Sister Soph?
Let him make his
how
point. Go ahead.
about when the Catholics eat bread to represent Christ's body and drink wine to represent blood? Do y'all find that kind of strange, or that's different?
No, if they ain't
Absolutely.
Throwing the blood all
Cannibalism.
over the
That's
I'm
church.
about to answer
cannibalism.
your I'm gonna answer your question. We just had first Sunday not too long ago. No, but if they asked me to drink a cup of actual blood and a piece of an actual fucking person, yes.
Hey, Brad. Hey, Brad. 4 minutes ago, I made a post in the chat. I said today we went from Dr. Ben, Gorilla Sacrifice, Santeria to Yacht Boys. And I said we still going. I said I bet you we stumble over vampires. And I be goddamn, he just said a statement about the drinking of the blood and representation of. I knew
Yeah.
this is getting
Yeah.
crazy. Get going.
Yeah. It's
No, that's what the
always
sacrifice is all
it's the
about, though. It's not
defense.
about that animal per se.
It's
Let
the
me ask you
defense of
this.
these
It's the
points, so
blood
y'all
Let me
stop
ask you
sacrifice.
this
sounding
though.
crazy.
That's what they
Would
call it,
you
a blood
agree,
sacrifice.
Brass?
Are
Would
there
you
any other
agree
Christians
that
in here y'all can
your
ask, bro? I'm not the
no,
best Christian. Okay. Yeah,
listen?
I know there's
Would
other
you
Christians here.
agree?
I don't want to be the representative of the
Hey,
whole
just
Ain't no
know
other
that your
Christian.
Christians.
religion comes from Egypt.
Ain't no other Christians in here.
That's
Ain't
all
no
you
other
gotta
Christians in
know.
here, bro. You know, only
So there's
Christian.
another heathens in here?
It come out of Egypt.
Listen,
Christianity.
do you think that your view
Man,
towards
all of us
these
Christian. All of us
religions?
raised Christian, bro. We Christian.
So, do you think that your view towards these
Keep
other
it a buck.
religions that you think is? Do you think is Eurocentrism?
Oh
What?
shit.
What'd you say?
The way you
Do
look
you
at the
think that
religion.
your worldview and the way that how you feel towards these African traditional religions is Eurocentric?
It's
Yeah, without looking
American.
it up. Yeah,
It's the
without
way
looking
It's
it up.
Western.
Completely
No,
Western.
hold
It's
on, wait. Let me finish.
westernized.
Let me finish. Without looking it up, I would say it's not Eurocentric. I would say it's Western civilization.
That's
I thought you
white.
was Afrocentric,
Hey, that's
Brad.
what
No, I'm
that's what
just saying.
Chris
I'm
Wilson.
just saying. No, I'm saying.
That's
That's
the
what
white.
Chris Wilson was trying to lay down, dog. In her book,
You
she
got
would say
the
Western
white
is
man
the new
view.
term
Brad
for
told
white.
me he was Afrocentric.
Do we agree to
You
that?
got
She
So
might
I
be
don't
on to
know
something
goats
now.
and
he was
chickens.
cat. That was
Wait,
You
cat.
might
He
have
got
threw
the
out
white.
too
wait.
soon,
So I
huh?
don't know goats and chickens. Do y'all? Are we still talking about goats and chickens, or y'all talking about something else?
They comparing it to the goats and
I'm
chickens.
still trying to figure out how I'm in a room of
all
people
that's
that don't
in
think
there,
that
Brad.
shit
To
is
All that
weird.
It's in there.
Wuja and brother Unc being in the woods, right?
Yo,
We're the
Sacrificing
here,
goats
bro.
and
I don't
chickens.
want to go back
They
there. I don't want
comparing
to go back.
that. They comparing that to Catholicism.
To
Yeah,
Go
tunnel
communion.
vision is a
They comparing
motherfucker.
that to
Y'all know
communion.
that, right? Tunnel vision is a
They're
yeah.
saying
motherfucker,
that
right?
communion is the same thing as what
Why
they was
you
doing
keep
with that
saying
gorilla.
slick shit? What are you saying? What is this tunnel vision shit? What are you saying?
Why you start off every sentence with why?
I'm saying you say shit.
No. Why you start off every sentence with why? So I can do it too. We be here all day. Why?
Oh, you're different. You actually a different nigga now.
Came in here said 8 words. Look,
my bad.
I said 8 words, and he already out of sorts. Calm down, bro.
Right.
See,
You're right. You're right.
Feeling it go away.
My bad for asking.
Just a feeling it go away.
But listen, I'm trying to figure out still though.
You gonna stay there?
No, because I'm trying to get back off the ball. Because the reason I asked, I'm trying to
breaking up.
Yeah.
West
God got you, bro.
Hold up. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You kind of
sacrifice that Android.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Before I
You
get it
skipped
out.
out on communion.
So I'm trying to figure out how is Western society not Eurocentrism?
I guess you would be right. Yeah.
So
yeah, I guess you
Dr.
got the
Wilson,
white.
Dr. Wilson tried to tell y'all Western just mean white now.
But what's your point? I'm an African American that thinks Eurocentric. So go ahead. What is your point then?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that the reason you view that, that whole viewpoint is Eurocentrism. Westernized. That's all that is. That's why you feel
Are
it.
you not?
You're out of your African mind. That's what I'm saying.
You like the grizzly? Do y'all hear yourself? You like a grizzly?
Out of his African mind. I didn't know he had no
African mind.
Damn.
Why did he get an African mind?
I'm out of my African mind. Lord,
hey,
you gotta listen. You gotta know. You gotta listen to Amos Wilson to know what he's talking about.
Know thyself.
It's like the
know
grizzly there at
thyself.
the
Naeem Akbar.
You gotta buy the book to know what you're talking
about. Hey, Sosa, when do your
you might fall under the anti-self disorder by Naeem Akbar.
Hey, Sosa, when do your book
alien self disorder.
You got to release a book.
Yeah, they got 4 of them. They got 4 of them.
You got to release a book. Just off that alone, you got to put a book out.
I mean, we're talking the miseducation of the Brad. We're talking the miseducation of the Negro.
Yeah,
that's the miseducation of the Negro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We ain't laying on Plymouth Rock.
Goats and chickens. I guess we no longer. We think we no longer. I hear the sarcasm in your voice.
Yeah, I hear you joking around, so
right,
but that's why you. That's why you can't be too grounded in them. That's why you can't be too grounded in what
you're gonna stop at Amos.
Yeah, you joking. No, you joking. Yeah, you joking.
You won't stop all the.
Oh yeah, Amos.
Listen,
y'all tripping.
How can he be out of his African mind? If you're not joking, how did he? If you're not joking, yo, how did he get an African mind to be out of it? How did he get an African mind to be out of it? You heard me, Sosa?
Actually stopped reading when they said keep
reading.
They should.
How he get an African mind, Joe? How you get that?
You talk about in a literal sense, as opposed to what kind of mind?
No, I'm saying in order for him to be out of it, how did he obtain it in the first place?
They changed.
Okay, so I'm saying in the perspective of the fact that he's a descent from somebody West African, and we're in a place that as westernized us, right? So
yes.
So his viewpoint is skewed in the sense that it's westernized, so he's out of his African mind in that perspective. So now, answer that question for you. So my question to you is this: that what kind of mind would you say he's operating from? Perspective, in terms of perspective.
The one that works best for his environment. So like you're trying to
I named mine.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
I said a name. I said African mind. What is it? What are you calling it? What is it called?
No,
what is it classified as?
I know I know what you're saying, but I'm gonna say the Western world view. I mean, however you'd want to call all of those are all the same thing. Eurocentrism, Western view, American view. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying like how would he have the African mind to be out of it? Like you're almost explaining that from the predisposition as if he's born with this African.
No, you're taking it literal to say that he was African. I'm not meaning it in that way. I don't mean it in the literal sense that he was African minded at first, came here, and he just recently lost his mind and now Eurocentric. No, I'm talking about it in the perspective of African thought. I'm saying, so I gave a breakdown of what I meant by it. So it's not the literal sense. He had an African mind came in. I'm talking about in terms of his perspective. His
Okay, so I'm
viewpoint
following what you're saying. I'm following what you're saying. So you'd also be implying that he's in the wrong mindset by saying that, right?
Yeah, y'all
in some ways, yes.
You
When
niggas
you
was
don't,
fighting
when
for
you don't,
Afrocentrism
in
in the
some ways,
1619
yes. When you
conversation.
don't respect the traditions of your ancestors, yes. You don't have to be it, but there should. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to even necessarily subscribe to it, but there should be a understanding and a respect for it, even though if you're indifferent to it,
Stay
because
right
you're talking
there.
about your ancestors.
Stay right there. Do you know? I didn't even. So what about you? Said be respectful of the rituals of my ancestors. You do remember me not even knowing that was an African fucking thing. I asked you what Santeria was. So I didn't know that shit. I didn't know that this was some shit that went on in West Africa. Remember, I told you the conversation happened
It
with
ain't
Cuba.
happen in West Africa.
Okay, right. So I don't know. So if I'm saying you're trying to make it that I'm being hold on. You're trying to make it that I'm out of my African mind.
It's
You can say
derived
that
from
if you're
African.
saying I didn't even know. I told you the conversation I had about chickens and that was with Cuban. The restaurants out here is fucking Dominican restaurants that sacrifice chickens and shit. I didn't even know it was African. So are you saying because I didn't know it that I'm out of my African mind, or that I somehow, by your logic, knew that it was in Africa and rejected
Niggas,
it
you being
because
a
it was
Christian
African?
and undermining the
He's
shit they was
saying
doing in the
what
Bible.
I said is that you don't know because you're a devout Christian. That's what he's saying.
But I'm
You're
saying
saying
Santeria is a fusion.
Wait.
But listen,
So in Christian, no. A bunch of people saying stuff, not just you.
But I didn't get a chance to even get my.
Go ahead.
You chopping at the bits like you
Nigga,
already.
No,
I'm saying, but why you got your shirt off though? So your
because
shirt
the
back on,
answer
bro.
because y'all
Put
answer
your
now
shirt back
don't make
on, bro.
sense. No, but y'all answer now don't make sense. Because when you say it like that I knew it was my ancestry and I'm rejecting it because of Eurocentrism. If I didn't even know in the first place that sacrificing goats and chickens, once again, in Atlanta, Georgia, somehow was some shit that we was doing in Africa, and it's called Santeria from a conversation with a Cuban. Like now do you understand that? Like,
Pascal made a good point though. You were saying you want your children to implement African whatever in 1619.
No, I didn't say African. I said
no. He was bringing up the fact. Go ahead. Y'all got it.
We're getting off like the reason I connected that way, and like I said, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm saying you didn't know.
No. We cool. Keep going.
I said the miseducation. We cool, right? No, I said the miseducation of the Negro, right? I made that statement. I said just because you don't know it, but I also found it interesting because Santeria is West African mixed with Catholicism, and like you're a Catholic. That's why I found that kind of strange.
I never heard the word Santeria before a Law and Order episode in Cuban, and I asked Cuban because of the Law and Order episode.
Okay, well that's what it is.
Like he may not co-sign that, but that's fine. That's Cuban. But I literally asked him because it was on Law and Order.
Well, Cuban is linked to it because it comes out of Cuba.
Right. So I'm thinking it is Spanish. I didn't know it was African. So how could my Eurocentrism reject something that I didn't know was African in the first place?
Because they're not teaching you you're African.
Why would they teach me Santeria in Catholic school? You think that somewhere in the curriculum of me being in Catholic school, they had a fucking something on.
Brash, you was literally pushing for Afrocentrism and how this should be taught in schools. You was like, why are we learning from their perspective? Yo, this is crazy right now. This is crazy.
No one knows what the fuck you're talking about.
You're right. I be remembering when niggas be. You said you was an Afrocentric.
That's true. And then you come in.
That's why I look. That 1619 combo exposed niggas.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, hard for Africa.
Yeah, you.
Hey, Chef, I hope you actually hearing this, Chef, because
from the white man perspective, turns out.
Go ahead.
This actually what I be arguing against right here. Not you, Chef. I be arguing against this. Go ahead.
We can have an argument too, Lottie. I'm saying like I'm not saying that you should have learned in Catholic, so they wouldn't teach you.
You just said that. You said it's a mix of Catholicism and African, and they shouldn't. Why they didn't teach it? You just said that.
No,
I got to get a handle on what you saying first.
If you would listen, I said the fact that it is something that they don't teach you, not necessarily in you don't have to learn it in Catholic school. It's something that could be learned in terms of history, right? In terms of like that could be. You know what I'm saying, you can be learned elsewhere in school. So I'm saying, so you know what the schooling that we in is westernized, right? So you see things from a Eurocentric lens. That's all I'm saying. Most Black Americans do.
No, I can agree. No, I'm not even gonna argue that point.
You're not the only person. I said it to my family. They say the same thing you're saying.
No,
I'm not saying that you're some type.
It's not a problem. I'm just saying I'm not saying that. I'm just saying my Eurocentrism. I'm Eurocentric. Yes, I'm Western. Yes, I'm American, African American, whatever. I don't know much about Africa. Okay, but my point to you is,
in some degrees, I'm Eurocentric.
No, that's fine.
It's not a whole.
No, that's not my point. My point though is my Eurocentrism can't kick in on something I don't know. Now, if they didn't teach it to me because of Eurocentrism, I fully understand that point too.
No, but I'm saying it kicks in.
I fully understand
it kicks in simply because it's something that you don't know, and it's something that's
but
not.
Where are they supposed to teach
publicized
this? What I'm curious
you.
about.
It's not something. It could be taught anywhere. History.
Where you can't teach
history
that in
channel.
school.
It can be in colleges or Africa.
You can't teach Santeria in a school.
I mean, it's in Africana study classes in college. I'm sure you can. I'm sure they may cover that. But I'm saying, but that's just a part of. But that's an overall a part of our history here in North America. That's all.
Okay.
But like also, it wasn't it's that you were Catholic. So that's why also I was like, you don't know what Santeria is? Because if you were just Christian, then it wouldn't be as. But the fact that you're actually Catholic, that's why I was like, yo.
No, I never heard of that. But it's enlightening. I'll fuck up my algorithm and look it up. But when we were talking about goats and chickens, I'm gonna be real with you. When you was talking about the goats and chickens sacrifice and shit, the conversation I had with Cuban about, I think it was Ifa, because he also did a show with somebody this and the other. I was having a conversation with him. It was actually about cults this and the other, but I was having a conversation with him in regards to, I thought it was on some demonic shit. And then he explained the clarity of it, but he never said that it was African. He was saying it from, he never clarified, or I didn't hear him say that it was specifically something African. I thought it was something Spanish. Because even those stores I told you about out here that do the sacrificing, those is poppy stores, like Spanish stores. It's not a African thing. So, okay. And even on the movie Predator that I told y'all, those were Jamaicans from what I understood.
Yeah.
Y'all are more,
on that Steven Seagal movie. But there's a history of that voodoo or hoodoo being considered evil or black magic based on Christianity and westernized thought. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It comes out of a Eurocentric westernized lens. That's all I'm saying.
No, and I would agree. I'm not gonna fight you on that. I'm not gonna fight you on that at all. But now, if somebody walked up to you today and said, let's go sacrifice a chicken and a goat, would that be a normal conversation or a weird one?
If he was just a trap nigga, it would be very weird. You know what I'm saying? But if he had on all white and like a hat and his name was like Black Panther or something, then it wouldn't be that weird. You know
if he asked
context
you,
matters. If he asked me, I'm an atheist. It'd be very weird.
Okay. Yeah.
So if he
weird,
but
if he asked me as a Catholic, that would be very weird. So we both agree that it's a weird thing. It's a weird conversation.
Yeah. Weird for me though, because I'm an atheist, but I might still engage in it one day. Maybe I might do it. Just see what it's like to.
Oh, then you okay?
Might try.
Then we are definitely different niggas, man. I'm glad that we got a chance to meet.
I don't believe this stuff, but I would like to, I might see what the ritual is like.
Nah, I don't play around in them. So there ain't no fucking way. I don't even want to figure out what
you like Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yeah, I order some chicken. This whole conversation has made me want to order some chicken.
They don't even pray over the chicken, bro. They just chop them up. They don't even pray for them. That's just crazy.
Well, you know what's funny? If I do have my choice, though, that's hilarious. If I do have my choice, though, I will get kosher or halal if the option is there.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to Chick-fil-A?
Huh?
I don't think Chick-fil-A's chicken is halal, is it?
I don't know. I don't like Chick-fil-A.
I don't think they.
I'm probably in the minority of that. I don't like Chick-fil-A.
They would put that shit on the damn.
Christian. They chicken Christian because they don't cook on Sundays.
Exactly.
That's why I was saying that.
Oh,
when you go to Kroger's, like there's a whole halal section.
Yeah, I know. That's Kroger's we got Kroger's in Ohio. We don't got it out here. But yeah, I grew up on Kroger's. But yeah, I don't but if I do, I will get halal or because out here we do have a lot of halal. Like we got a lot of barbecue places that do not sell pork ribs.
Kosher.
Yeah, they don't sell pork ribs. They only sell beef ribs.
But that
or
whole
turkey or like
that
turkey
whole,
chops and shit.
That whole halal is out of some kind of, even though it's because they're still butchering the animal, so that's what makes it halal. That's what makes it kosher.
Yo,
right?
they could
like
pigeon
it's like
meat.
we're praying. I don't know about all that. It's like you always got to go extra. It's
What
like
you
they're
say?
praying. It's like there's a prayer over the food or the prayer to blessings that being. So it's like it's
Yeah,
still
it's the means
similar
and
to
how
a
they dispense
sacrifice.
the animal. Yeah, it's the means and how they dispense the animal. Yeah.
DQ. Where's DQ at? DQ.
What's popping hit?
In New York, right? They just put the Chick-fil-A's on the thruway, right, in the rest areas, and they're on that closed on Sunday. Now, New York, especially this time of year, spring, actually all year, people are going from the city, Jersey, Connecticut, upstate on the thruway. People in campers, they got the kids. They do that every weekend. It's thousands of people, right? And when everybody saw Chick-fil-A was going to be in the new rest areas because they redid them all, they was like, "Oh, we gonna get some Chick-fil-A Sunday." That's the travel back day from upstate. Is that you start heading back to the city and Jersey and all that. So they're closed on Sunday. So they got a bill. I think they was working. I think last year, or the year before, they're trying to make them work on Sundays on the thruway. And it's some contract stuff they doing. It's crazy, yo. But now whoever said that. They trying to make them because they're in the rest areas on the thruway.
They'll just leave.
No, hold on. They got a bill, like they doing some legal shit, right? Chick-fil-A definitely fighting. They like, yo, that ain't a part of the contract. In New York State, now, again, it go by your voters, right? If you got all these people, now, remember what I said, these people traveling from the city. These is money people. This ain't me going upstate just to go see the leaves change in the fall. Oh, that's pretty. No, these people that spend money, they got the lakes up there, they got cabins up there. So they're complaining. Like, yo, we on the throughway back. Only thing open is the Subway and you know, the Shake Shack. We want Chick-fil-A. So they pushing the government to, and I know what you're saying. Yeah, they could just leave. So I'm just saying, just adding to the conversation. They trying to take them to court. It's crazy, yo.
Yeah, there's a Chick-fil-A in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and football's about to start. Football games on Sunday. Chick-fil-A is closed in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Like,
that's a conundrum right there.
Yeah, they like fuck that.
Yeah, you get Chick-fil-A on another time, another show, but not on Sunday. You better come for Monday night or Thursday night or something like that.
Chick-fil-A is notorious, but Chick-fil-A in towns where they try to do that to them. Hold on real quick. In Bergen County, everything is closed on Sunday. We got the blue law. So because too many people from New York was coming over here and shopping on Sundays because of the tax difference. And we was like, you know, this shit don't make no sense. But the Chick-fil-A that was out here, and then I've read of Chick-fil-A's in other parts of the country, when they get that kind of pressure, that's funny what Hitz was saying, but when they do get that kind of pressure, they'll close that motherfucker.
Yeah,
like they don't.
Here's what I see. They're like, okay, right now, whatever y'all got open, because they're not done with all the rest areas. I think they're almost done. I don't drive trucks no more, so I don't know. But they're like, okay, for the ones that are already there and contracted, you may could pull that off. But if you like, they may not be able to leave like the throughway. Like after this, is like, nah. And I understand Chick-fil-A gonna be like, nah, we don't need all that. And two, what Brass is saying, We used to go to Jersey for gas.
Yeah.
We go to Pennsylvania for cigarettes, and I don't smoke cigarettes. People used to go to Pennsylvania for cigarettes and fireworks. It's all the tri-state right here. Tri-state could be.
You start talking about all that sinning. You start talking about all that sinning hits. Stop talking about all
Now you
that.
had to go across state line. Go to Jersey, get the gas. Go to Pennsylvania to get a carton of cigarettes to bring back and fireworks. Because a lot of that shit in New York is either super expensive or just downright illegal. But now in New York you can buy fireworks, but it's all super taxed. They got to be in certain locations now. But yeah, you go across state lines for some shit up here real quick. Jersey had to cheap everything.
That hits. I want to say this because that shit is for somebody who lives like in Central Texas and niggas talking about they traveling state lines in a day and half a tank of gas
amazing.
they going to different states. That shit is foreign, nigga. That's foreign to a Texas nigga. You can drive 13 hours.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit, DQ.
Bro, I got Connecticut.
DQ.
Yo, hold on. I got Connecticut. Hold on. I got Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania all within like 50 minutes. And they all got different rules and shit. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like all in less than an hour.
Won't get you from here to Dallas. And I'm away from
Yeah, hey, DQ. I only know what you're talking about because I'm a truck driver, bro. Like so people might not know what you're talking about. Talk that shit. Yeah, when motherfuckers be talking about hours away, like nigga, that shit is it's hours away for y'all. It's a day away for y'all. It's nothing to another nigga though.
I never forget when I landed in we was going to a conference in either Dallas or Houston, one of them two. I think it was Dallas. This was just Dallas. And then I thought we was getting off and driving to Houston.
Oh no, hell
that
no.
motherfucker said your next flight will be leaving. No, straight up. I wasn't old. I was like
in the same state.
I was like I was out 19 or 20. So, and the flight wasn't short. Like it was like an hour and 10 minutes. Like it wasn't like
That's
a quick
fucking shame.
flight.
Yeah.
So when we got there, I'm like, all right, so we gotta get. The guy was like, we was asking because the flight from here to Texas is fucking 4 hours, 4.5 hours, something like that. But then that motherfucker said we gotta fly to get to Houston. And I was like, why? Like, where the fuck is
another 45 minutes. By flight, Houston from Dallas is 45 minutes. By car, that shit is a 3.5 hour drive.
Tell him.
Texas is big as fuck.
Yo, you go to Western New York.
This is my last thing.
This nigga really doing a show about gorillas.
Yo, look at the thumbnail to the show.
This nigga done choked out Harambe. This nigga with the stern face. This nigga done choked out Harambe.
I'm not even gonna
Hey, Logic. Wait, where Logic at? When that nigga dropped the link, and Corey, when he dropped the link, stand on your square. If you still fucking believe this nigga was hunting a gorilla, but if you don't think he hunted a gorilla, leave that shit alone. Because he about to talk about you two niggas like nobody's business.
I learned the thumbnail, bro. The thumbnail fire. The thumbnail is fire.
The thumbnail is fire.
The thumbnail is insane.
Why is he choking a gorilla in a residential neighborhood? Like them look like nice houses behind.
Yo, because that's how crazy the
what tax bracket is that in?
That's how
I'm moving out.
If he got a gorilla, we can't be thrown off by the suburb background. Like anything goes.
I'm not moving to the suburbs. That look like the suburbs. It's wild out there. For real.
The nigga face, he is dead fucking serious. He got
He gonna get you niggas tonight. He gonna get y'all
Nah, he got the full Nelson. Yo, he almost got the full Nelson lock. I'm not sure. I'm not a wrestler, but it's not. I don't know if it's locked in. Y'all
drop the link. I want to hear this shit.
Y'all drive people to this. Is this what y'all do all day? Drive people to this? I'm getting the hell out of here.
At this point, I blame Logic, bro. This is Logic's fault.
I'm getting out of here. Y'all done made me choke
No,
out
it's not your fault. Brass.
in a residential district.
Can I change our subject for a second? I gotta ask Sosa this question.
Please
I
don't.
gotta ask
Please
Sosa
don't.
this.
But go ahead. I
No, but
don't
for
want you
real,
to. But go
so
ahead.
when you say the African mind, right? Are you
Back on
consider?
African
Do
mind.
you? I mean, I ain't want to interrupt y'all's conversation, but that's the point of
Go
mystery
ahead.
for me.
Go ahead.
Like,
Go
are you
ahead.
saying something scientific there? Are you saying that like
African
they've
mind?
actually amalgamated
No.
all the African cultures together like that?
No. No. It's not scientific in a sense. It's scientific in world. We're talking worldview. We're talking in terms of worldview, right? So, in terms of worldview, Eurocentric thought a Western society looks down on African traditional religions. So that viewpoint is Eurocentric in terms of its worldview. I don't think
No. I'm actually
nobody
not
would debate
disputing
that.
that. Yeah, I'm not debating that. I'm more so saying like when you say the African mind, so like I'm kind of under the impression that they made up the African mind. Like so if there was an African mind to actually be attached to, like there wouldn't be like some scientific method that brought them there. You get what I'm saying? So like you
No.
see, like even in saying the African mind, like you're getting these one particular people groups amalgamation of Africa, not necessarily the same way
In
that
other words,
Eurocentrism has been.
It's a
it's
worldview.
some Afrocentric bullshit. Is what you're saying? Logic. Just say it.
Well, I'm actually giving Sosa
What I'm
enough
saying is
credit to
that
say he might be doing
what I'm
something
saying
different.
is
So I'm
that
asking you.
what I'm saying is that you have a worldview, right? So within the westernized society, is there just one worldview? Right? There's other things in it, right? Everybody ain't a Christian, everybody ain't a Muslim, right? But there, in general, there's a view that belongs to Western society, and traditionally, in terms of Western society and Eurocentric thought, right, or that lens looks down on African traditional religions. Like that's not debated. You know what I'm saying? So when I refer to somebody being outside of the African mind, I'm simply saying the way that they view the world is outside of that perspective. They're looking at
No,
it from
just hear what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to
there's
say
no scientific journal on being out of a mind. Like that's not what I'm saying. It's not
right.
consciousness.
Well, if
None
it
of that.
isn't, then what would you label it as if it doesn't fall there? Right? Like so
But
if
I
you're using it
explain
as like a
if I give you something, right, and then I define what I mean by it, then you have to work within the confines of my definition. I explained to you like what I meant in terms of an African worldview, right, or Eurocentrism. So that's all I was saying. Nothing more, nothing less. Like that's it. I ain't trying to make it scientific. You know what I'm saying? And the African world, outside of the African mind, I think that's a phrase. But the first time I heard it was like maybe John Henry Clark. So that's why I kind of said it.
I get what you
Logic. Is
I
there
get what you're saying.
anything that
You
is
kind of loosely
from
using
the
it. I get you.
African continent that you accept or like or enjoy or like to learn about or anything?
You talking about me?
Yes.
Boy, your questions be slick. Lord.
Tell him,
you the goat. You the goat for real.
Let me think. I might need some time.
Yes, this is Alpha though.
You need
I might need some time to think about that.
You gotta be a
time.
motherfucking
I don't know.
Carol. You gotta be
You
caught me up.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Lottie,
need some
say
time.
you need time is probably worse. You might have just said
Yeah.
no. Just say no.
Sister Sappho will
Jesus
examine your
Christ.
ass right into jail for the rest of your life. Them questions be diabolical. You
Lottie said,
can't
let me get back to you.
I'll tell you
Let me
something.
get back to you on Friday.
Yeah, I saw them. I'll tell you Friday. I gotta look this shit up. But I'm
Look
gonna get
into it.
killed. If I answer this question wrong, my career is over. So that's
See,
the question she asked.
Let me see if these niggas ever did anything I like real quick.
You a yacht boy?
Let me see if these niggas did something I like real quick. Let me look some shit up.
I mean, I've heard some cool. You know, to be honest with you, this is how I'd answer your question. I've actually learned some stuff that I think is cool about Africa. But you know what? At this stage of my development, it's not Afro thing that I'm looking for. Like I'm feeling like I can dig what I'm looking for. Like it could be anything.
Age is mixed as fuck in the US
Logic,
right
I
now.
can't hear you.
Like just because it's African, I'm not seeing better than.
Oh, you don't know. Hey, somebody,
Logic,
you
you
that
kind
goat
of
picking
sound
your
like.
butt.
I don't want you to. I don't want you to get too deep. It's just a simple question, right? Okay, if you are I'm thinking you're African American. If you're African American, is there anything that you have either learned about or that you find to be enjoyable? Anything about anything on the continent?
I honestly, serious answer. The most interesting thing I learned about Africa was actually the inoculation thing. I'll be there, but for moving forward, I need to find it because as of right now, I don't have no interest in staying there.
Hey, Logic, this is gonna go over terribly, bro. She just
I don't
asked
care.
you, what are you proud of in order to connect yourself to Africa? And you said the only thing I got is inoculation. Anything else, I gotta look that shit up.
Well, I didn't even say proud of. I said even just like,
bro.
or find interesting.
Is that what you want? You want me to lie?
No, I don't
I
want
was
you
just
to
asking. I didn't know. That's why I asked. I didn't know. That's
No,
why I asked.
I was talking to Brad. No, it's cool. I know your question is loaded and laced with all type of minds, but I don't care.
I had to
To be completely
get you
honest
back.
with you.
I had to get
Now,
you
now
back.
I don't appreciate you not just being honest and say, yeah, I'm trying to trap your ass. I'd rather you say that than just be like, oh, I'm being innocent. I'm not doing anything.
You don't
do like that.
Trying to
you don't
track.
have to. You don't have to seem like you don't like Africa. Just seem like you super regular. You just be regular. I'm regular. I like certain aspects of Africa, especially certain stuff from my.
I mean, I thought that's what I was trying to say.
I mean, a year ago.
I think that there would be something.
A couple years ago, you was Afro Bombada, Afrocentric. You know, following Smash channels, all the weird channels, all that. You don't got to be like this. Just be extra regular. You know what I'm saying? I've been regular, but you know what I'm saying. I still, you know what I'm saying. I love especially Niger Congo culture. That's the particular culture that we come from. You know what I'm saying?
Go, can I ask you a question though? Now you could tell me, in order to be not extra regular, that you could tell me, you know, I get that point. But if I asked you to name 5 things, could you name 5 things that you were proud of in African history on that continent?
Yeah, I can name 5 things. Yeah, a lot of things.
And that's the difference in the question.
I have knowledge.
You
I
named one.
have knowledge. I have knowledge of it, though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just poking around.
No, just random stuff, maybe an everyday person.
Maniac and all that other shit.
No, just a random thing that everybody would know.
You said what now?
Like a random, not like something overly what's the word?
Yeah, like metallurgy, you know what I'm saying? Like one of the first places to have metallurgy, that type of shit.
I mean, you mean something that's not like super advanced.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like something you ain't gotta be overly like read a book to do it. Like math, like listen, the simple answer is fucking math and paper and timekeeping, shit like that. Like music, I don't gotta think. Those aren't things you gotta think about.
Polyrhythmic drums.
I didn't know metallurgy. That's good to know.
Yeah, iron.
Well, hey, can I ask you a quick question?
Some of the food that we eat, you know what I'm saying? The cuisines and all that.
Right.
So my quick question is, so do you remember yesterday when I had that brain freeze and I was gonna ask you a question? Okay, all right. So
don't set me
when
up.
people no, I'm not.
Okay, go ahead.
I did not remember the question. I absolutely remember the question. I was just trying to rephrase it. And the question, so you're not buying when it comes to the whole hang around thing as far as the all right.
Because and now here's the thing. I did buy the whole hang around thing. Because based on that's how I was asking what story did Sosa get, not trying to catch nothing, catch Sosa in anything. Then I realized I put him in an unenviable position. I did buy it when the story was just, I went a couple of times, a couple of lectures, this, that, and the other. But then when y'all start
But the
dropping
5 years.
videos, right?
The
When
5
y'all
years.
start dropping
Yeah.
videos where
Yeah.
it's 5
Okay.
years, motherfuckers was selling books. Motherfucker was I didn't even know he was called a Nuwapian. I didn't even know that much. And then the other part, the seal the deal was when you buy the name. So I've hung around things, but I'm saying all of that, and then hearing him say because I wouldn't have believed it if y'all said 5 years, but seeing the video where he told another Nuwapian 5 years, like it was another Nuwapian on the panel, and then on top of that, last thing, this is something maybe other people don't bother them, but it bothered me. When a motherfucker, if after Dr. York got out of jail, got locked up for what he got locked up for, and this is just me. Now I'm not putting this on him. This is just my opinion. I would never do a show with Nawapianism in the title, or ever fuck with anybody that was on that camp. Definitely not no fucking paralegal for the motherfucker, and then also create a group with him. To me, that's problematic for me. But here's the thing: I don't want to put that on. I don't want to put my shit and how I move on how he moves. Maybe he knows something I don't know, and I'm cool with that. Because technically, I shouldn't even be talking to him, and but it is what it is. I get it.
But then you get where, like, how as you're having this conversation right now, like, I just get that niggas are on another level, bro, and I don't question it. Like, because I'm not into it. Like,
no, be clear on niggas is on another level.
Because some people, like, they take it more.
Say a name. Don't say people. Who?
What you want me to give an example?
Yeah, that's fine. Give me an example. I'm not gonna know what you're talking about if you just start being really vague about it.
Yeah. Well, all right. So I'll do what I didn't do yesterday. So, like, for instance, let me just go through this particular. I'm just literally no. What I'm doing is actually literally looking through the list. All right. Sosa for and that's the only person I can find, and that's actually a weak example. But Sosa, for example, he gives this shit more relevance than I would give it, and I don't have any problems.
What more relevance?
The whole African, whatever the fuck it like when a person
African spirituality.
African spirituality. Even as much as I would say African, what's the other word? God damn, there's another word.
Sacrifices.
No, there's another word that I'm looking for.
But what's the question?
But in other words, like there's some people that take this shit more seriously than we do, Brass.
But
you get what I'm saying?
What do this got to do with Unc though? You brought up Unc. Why'd you bring up Unc?
Oh, okay. God damn it. You, okay. I think it was more of a overall sort of a some people take it more seriously type of
You said
deal.
that 5 times, but what do this got to do with Unc though? You see, you're saying he took it more serious, so there's nothing wrong. I don't want to speak for you, but I don't understand.
Well. In other words, you gotta kind of give some people more reverence. In other words, that's what I'm saying.
Who?
Like. Oh man, what?
You're trying to be so coy with your words that we can't understand what you're trying to say.
We can blanket this.
Who am I? Wait, stop. Who is it that? Are you saying I need to give Unc more reverence because of the Dr. York shit?
What? Oh man, see, and this is. I'm just saying in general.
I'm gonna say the same thing. Wait. Okay, yeah, but get it though, because I'm not gonna keep listening to all the stammering and all of that. Just say what you're saying.
I'm not stammering because I've already said it. It's like some people take this shit. I mean, like you could work on what I'm saying already, but you want me to go deeper.
In here work on what he's stop? Can anybody in here work on what he's saying, and y'all can explain it to me? Because I can't.
Not without knowing who we're talking about.
Okay.
Is it
A
Sosa? Is
motherfucker that would
it
sacrifice a
somebody else?
chicken. Does that
Huh?
help? What do we?
So you saying I
It's
should give? So you're saying, hold on. So you saying I should give reverence somehow to Unc or think it's not weird that Unc was trying to sacrifice that he sacrificed the
it's
chicken? Is what
not
you
that
saying?
you should think that it's weird, but it's like, all right, like maybe it's the way he might not want to admit that it's a spiritual thing. Like to him, maybe, especially at that particular point in his life, it definitely was a spiritual thing. So my thing is like, it is what it is. Like you don't
What
gotta
kind of
like.
spirit? And yeah, he said
All
he
right,
did it in
yeah.
the name of. He said he did it.
Brass, I think he's trying to say you're not being culturally sensitive. That's what I think. I think he's saying that
I'm
you're
not
not
saying
being
you're not
culturally
being
sensitive to
culturally
it because he
sensitive.
take it serious.
No,
Well, I mean, if you're saying that Unc take it serious and you don't, right?
What he's saying,
So you're
Brad?
saying be sensitive to the fact that Unc take
it's
it
not.
serious. That is what you're saying, right?
No, it's not that I'm saying.
Dog,
Go
is
ahead, go ahead.
stall him out, Debo. Stall that man out.
Yeah,
And
I don't.
that's
I
But
all
what
I'm
think
did
what
I
he's
say?
saying
saying.
is, if he did do it, so what? That's what I think he's
Stall a
trying to
nigga
get at,
out.
KB.
Stall it. Yeah, it's not that
Okay,
serious.
all right. So I heard you, Smalls. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
the same thing I said the other day and the day before that. And Chef probably knows exactly what I'm about to say. The levels of defense that y'all are doing is making this shit seem weirder than it actually is. The fact that it took you 20 minutes to somehow tell me I need to stall
It
Unc out.
didn't.
But no.
But I said it. I
stuck
said
through it.
it immediately.
I
But you
stuck through
asked me to
the whole
elaborate.
thing you said. Let me just go.
Go ahead.
The
Go ahead.
levels of defense that y'all want me to have for a motherfucker as a grown human being. And here's the thing. I think I just said the act was weird, not Unc. I said the act of it is weird. Chef is the one, you might be misguided. Chef is the one that said he left Nuwapianism because he thought that was a cult and then went and started sacrificing chickens and goats in the middle of fucking Atlanta. So that's Chef. Don't confuse me with, I think just the period, not Unc doing it. If you told me you was doing that in Oakland, California, I'd say, what the fuck is wrong with you, Small?
Yeah, but you made it more
folks,
complicated than it was. I just
Because
asked
y'all
was like,
equate. You know what the
yeah.
problem is, Brian? I'm gonna tell you what the
I'm
problem.
lost. I'm lost like a
Why
motherfucker
everybody
right
having
now.
a problem with you, Brian? I'm gonna explain it because I hear it. Even with Sosa, they're equating it with killing something and then eating it, right? Like when I go hunting, right, and we go kill a deer, and then we eat the deer. That's not a damn sacrifice. A
Yeah.
sacrifice is about the blood, right? It's about the blood. It's not even really about the damn animal. It's about the blood, right? So that's the wild part. You're drinking blood and you're splashing blood all around everywhere. You're wiping blood on your face or whatever the hell it is. The tradition is that you're doing with this goddamn blood, putting it in a bowl. I don't know what the hell they was doing with it, right? But if you're using the word sacrifice, right, it ain't about eating it. It's about the blood. It's about the sacrifice of the goat or the chicken or the whatever the case may be is, right? So, like, I'm just saying. And then on top of that, right?
Let me know, nigga, though.
To further more to further the fact that it was about the blood, because you see that the Papa Shango stick that he went and stole from the graveyard, right? Before they did the sacrifice, right? That Papa Shango stick got blood on it. It's not my words again. It's his words. So I'm just saying, like, because I wouldn't know whether the Papa Shango stick had blood on it.
I mean,
I'm going by what he told me.
Was he
And all I
perform?
wanted to do was keep it very
Hold on,
simple.
let
It's
Gullah
like
get in there. Let Gullah get in
you
there.
don't
Let
buy
Gullah
that
get in
bullshit.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Small. Was he performing a African traditional ritual? Because if it was,
But here's the
saying
weird
that
part.
That's what he
this
said.
word
He
is
was doing a
No. But here's
sacrifice.
the weird part. No, stay right there.
no.
The weird.
Listen.
No, listen. I'm
Saying
gonna tell you.
that this word to me is offensive because I grew up in after spiritual system like
But we're not.
Ephai
But
and
he didn't
Santeria.
do
I
it
grew
in
up
the
in
name.
it.
Thank
That's
you,
offensive.
Bella.
No,
Thank you.
hold
Fine,
on.
Gullah.
That's
Don't
offensive.
get offended, Gullah. This ain't for you to get offended, though.
No, but Gullah, stay right there. Before they start telling you that this is in the name of African spirituality and Ifa, the man said himself it was in the name of atheism. He said that. Gullah, I grew up on a farm. We killed chickens to eat. We ate the
I
eggs.
think you guys are mistaken. Why would he say that he's doing
Bro,
the
you
animal
are
sacrifice or
He said it
atheism?
was voodoo to me. That's what he said. They thought they was doing voodoo to me.
Now
That's what he
that
told
make
me.
more sense.
He didn't say
That make more
Ifa, he
sense,
said
but not with no
atheism.
atheism.
He said,
Atheism don't have nothing to do with that.
So he just couldn't have said it. It's Sister Safa. He just couldn't
You
have
got a
said
clip?
it.
Yeah,
You got a clip?
he didn't say it had to do with no atheist.
No,
He said it had to
You
do with
weren't
no
even
Do you have a
here.
clip?
I'm
Wait,
saying
Gullah.
he
Do you
didn't say
have
it,
a
but I'm
clip?
saying when he told me about it, he was saying it was about the voodoo. They was trying voodoo out. That's what he
Gullah,
told
you
me.
Yeah,
weren't
that's
here.
That make
yeah,
more
that's
sense.
voodoo. That's African. That's African traditions. That's no different.
Gullah,
That's
you
no different than a
Them
motherfucking.
niggas wasn't
That's no
that.
different than a motherfucking.
Don't get them
That's no
mad.
different than a
They
motherfucking.
didn't
That's
know
no
what they
different
were
than a
the hell they was
motherfucking
doing,
jumping.
Gullah.
Hold on,
These niggas wasn't
hold on.
practicing no goddamn
No, let me.
African spirituality, bro. Cut that shit
I'm
out,
just
bro.
saying. I don't
It's
know
a
what the fuck he.
it's
I don't know what the fuck he
Wuja
was doing. I'm just saying.
Wuja Unk and Sinjetti. It's Wuja Unk and Sinjetti in the goddamn woods. And you mean to tell me now you gonna get offended by this boy? Man, cut that
I
shit
don't.
out, bro.
That ain't what I'm saying. Now you making up shit, putting words in my mouth, nigga. You
No,
making up
I'm
shit now because I
saying
ain't
it.
say none of that.
I'm not putting
I
words
ain't
in your
say
mouth.
none of
This is
that.
what I'm saying.
I just
This is what I'm saying.
I just said a nigga said cutting the chicken head off is cutting sacrificing the chicken and goat is weird and that's offensive to me. I ain't say shit
For a
about
group
no motherfucking
But
Uncle
you
Sanjetti.
you
I don't
also
give a
just
damn
Wuja
what the hell they do.
and
I'm
you
talking
to be
about
also
the
doing
just
act.
that.
said
That's
it
some
was in
wild
the name
ass
of
shit,
African
bro.
I'm talking about the
spirituality,
act of
and you weren't
sacrificing.
even here. You weren't even here when we
Hey,
was having the conversation.
listen,
But
Gullah,
you
don't get
know that it was
offended, bro.
African
Please. This
spirituality,
ain't for you to get offended for. This ain't even. It's not even that kind of deal, Gullah, for something for you to be
So,
offended by,
Bro,
bro.
it's the
Don't
level of
do
defense.
can I,
Once again, it's the level of fucking defense. Gullah wasn't here to hear the conversation, but he know it's African spirituality. And Sister Safa didn't hear what I heard, so he couldn't have said it. Where's the defense
Just
coming
ask you
from?
if you have a
so
ask if you have a
I'm
clip.
not a fucking pseudo killer. I ain't gotta
No,
give
he
you a
wouldn't have had
source.
a. Well, maybe I don't know. He
Or
might
you
do
maybe got an audio recording or
that.
something. I don't know.
Y'all
so
get caught up in common sense. Like
Well,
I can
nah,
just
welcome
use
to
my
my world,
ears.
Brad. We didn't hear
My
it, Brad.
source is the ears. Why do y'all ask for source? Y'all sound crazy when y'all say that to me all
But
the
both
time.
of you guys are saying two different things. Corey is saying something that sounds
No,
reasonable.
this is
That
not
it might have
today.
been.
I'm not talking about today.
He
I'm talking
didn't say
about
that
years
happened
ago
today.
when he
Well,
told
that
me
makes
about
sense.
it.
Whenever it was, but
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Brad,
That makes sense. But what I'm
you
saying
are
is just
saying something
assholes too.
about
Well,
Mr.
Corey,
Brad.
You
You're
told
talking
Brad
about
something different today.
atheism.
The reason why I believe Brad, Sister Sci-Fi, the reason why I believe Brad, because he changed shit from day to day, right?
man.
So that's why if you listen to the recording, because Brad's gonna post this tomorrow, right? So you're gonna be able to get your source, right? If he didn't say it or if he did say it tomorrow, this all been recorded today. All
I
right?
think you guys be confusing him, and sometimes maybe he don't know if he's coming or going or what he's saying. As y'all be.
You can't make this shit up.
Listen,
You can't make this up, bro.
Listen,
Just
most of the shit I say, everybody, I can confirm
you
mine.
guys be
Y'all be
confused. What are you
some
doing?
crazy shit. Y'all be saying some wild stuff.
And
So
he know,
y'all talking about things one day, and then he gonna remember what he
the
said.
nigga who got a Papa Shango stick,
five times.
the nigga who got a Papa Shango stick looking crazy on the picture, right? He don't say no crazy shit.
So wait, I want
Just like you keep
He the
just like
one
you
that
keep
he
saying.
ain't saying the crazy shit. Like he ain't saying
But just
nothing
like you
crazy.
saying, like you saying, Papa Shango was crazy. That even saying it is offensive, bro. That's a reach. It's offensive to me.
What, Papa? You don't know who Papa Shango is?
Papa Shango
Shango is an
WWF
Orisha.
wrestler.
It's an Orisha in
that's
Papa
their
Shango is a wrestler
in the
in
80s,
the
Gullah.
WWF.
Hold on.
Papa
Pause,
Shango
everybody.
is a wrestler on TV.
Thank you.
Y'all
Thank you.
sensitive about me saying African words. I can't talk to
I
y'all.
really appreciate that, Brass, because I thought I was the only nigga who watched WWF and knew who the fuck Papa Shango was.
All I'm saying is that the name itself.
I ain't watched wrestling. I ain't never watched wrestling. I ain't never watched snakes. I ain't never watched snakes.
Stop being offended. Stop.
I ain't never watched snakes. I ain't never watched. Stop telling me what I should be offended by. I don't watch fake sports.
You ain't never watched wrestling, so now you're gonna be offended by Papa Shango, and you ain't never even watched wrestling. Cut this shit out.
When I hear Papa Shango, bro, I don't hear. When I hear Papa Shango, I'm thinking you talking about an Orisha, nigga. I don't know that shit about no wrestling.
1980, 1985, Papa Shango, WWF.
Well, I didn't watch a bunch of musclehead greased up dudes in underwear. I didn't watch a bunch of muscleheads in underwear. I didn't watch a bunch of drunken dudes in underwear.
And he was reading anthropology books, y'all. That's what it is.
I didn't watch a bunch of motherfuckers. I didn't watch a bunch of muscleheads running around their drawers, acting like they fighting each other.
Let me talk. Favorite pastime than turning some wild ass grown man shit, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, cut it the fuck out, bro. You niggas on this internet. I swear to God, you internet niggas.
I know exactly what Corey was
I
talking
ain't no
about.
internet nigga, bro. I ain't no internet nigga. I'm not from the internet.
I'm the last
motherfucker the internet dude.
Listen to this, Brad. Hold on, Brad. Listen, you gotta hear this, Brad.
How the fuck
you gotta hear this, Brad.
Hold on.
Me and you,
y'all the niggas with all these high tech
to get the pay-per-view for SummerSlam.
Y'all got all these high tech headphones that sound louder and shit. And I'm an internet nigga. And y'all got all these headphones
and everything.
One of y'all
can get the pay-per-view. Listen, Brad, I gotta tell you this. You gotta hear me out, Brad. Me and you, right, regular little boys, right? We begging our mama to get the pay-per-view for SummerSlam, right?
All day long.
So we can watch Papa Shango and the motherfucking Legion of Doom.
I was regular too. I just didn't watch that goofy ass shit. I was in the streets, man. I was gangbanging when I was that age.
We was doing that. He was reading anthropology books and going to Dr. Ben lectures.
I was gang. I was in the streets, nigga. I ain't watch that goofy ass shit. I was outside.
Everybody else knew. Everybody else knew Papa Shango was a wrestler.
I was outside, nigga.
I was outside too.
I was like 8.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like 10 years old. In 1985, I'm 6 years old, bro. But Gullah was out gangbanging, right, in 1985. With the grown folks. He was on the street gangbanging.
6 years old. I just heard you say you went from 6 years old to 13 years old.
1985, Papa Shango, WWF. That's what I said.
Gangbanging at 13?
He was gangbanging.
Yeah, right. I'm
He
from St. Louis. Nigga, I'm from St. Louis.
Pistol in one hand and a goddamn Dr. Ben book in the other. Goddamn.
Bro, I didn't read. Hold on. Now you got me fucked up because I didn't read no Dr. Ben, nigga. I read real. Hold on, bro. I read real science books, nigga. I ain't read no fucking Dr. Ben, nigga. Don't confuse me with your ex.
While he was busting heads, You in there watching SummerSlam? Come on, man. You was
I ain't watching no motherfucking SummerSlam, nigga. I ain't wrestling was always some lame ass shit to me, bro. I ain't never watched that lame ass shit.
I know it.
Hey, then I
I
was a lame.
I ain't watching no fake. I ain't watching no fake sports, bro. I ain't watching no fake sports, bro.
If I would have mentioned that in real life, motherfuckers would have immediately, everybody in the room, even the newer kids, even the younger kids would have been like, oh yeah, that was one of my guys. But I didn't really like Papa Shango. I used to like Ultimate Warrior and the whole
I didn't never like,
discussion
bro. I never liked
went to
wrestling, bro.
WWF in my real
I ain't
life.
never
The
liked
whole
that dumb ass. I
discussion
ain't never liked that dumb ass shit. I ain't watching
on
no
the
wrestling, bro.
internet.
That shit fake. I like fighting. I ain't watching no fucking wrestling.
Listen to what happened on the internet. Hold on. Let me tell him what happened on the internet, Brash. You gotta hear.
And I ain't no internet. And I ain't no internet nigga. Y'all niggas got better. Y'all niggas got better headsets. Y'all niggas got better headsets than I do. Y'all niggas got better head. Y'all niggas got better headsets than I do. I ain't no internet nigga. You got a headset just to make yourself sound louder.
You gotta hear it, Brad. Listen, Brad, this is what happened. I told you what happened in real life, right? This is what happened on the internet, right? When I said Papa Shango, a nigga got offended and said I was disrespecting the African tradition.
You damn right, because it's something I grew up in. I grew up in Santa Anita and Eastside, nigga. I'm a baby. I'm a kid, nigga.
Coming from my position, bro, that's wild as fuck, bro. I know I'm crazy to y'all. I know I'm crazy to y'all. I know I'm crazy.
Who said now? Hold on. Now who said it's impossible for me to grow up in fucking Eastside and Santa Anita, nigga? My granddaddy is fucking Cuban, nigga. The Afro Cubano.
I'm saying what? I don't even know what that. Listen.
You don't know what the Afro Cuban is?
Hold on.
What the fuck are you
No,
talking about?
I'm not trying to.
Y'all niggas are ridiculous.
Right. No, hold on. Ridiculous is we say all kind of crazy stuff about the religions that people practice on here that's regular and normal. You dig what I'm saying? You can be around people that go at Christianity. They can go at Islam, right? And everybody supposed to take it. But somebody make a comment that they don't even know, right? That they're even about to offend some old off the wall shit, and then you can get offended by it. Like, and niggas didn't even mean, he didn't even mean to offend you. But Unc and them can talk about people's religions and all of that, and niggas just supposed to take it.
I don't follow, nigga. I'm not no follower. If Unc say some shit, I'm gonna check his ass, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no follow along shit.
I know, but a person can get offended by you calling their form of Christianity or whatever a cult. You did
it. It is a cult. It is a cult. In African tradition.
And you don't
in African traditions are cults too. Y'all just don't know what cults are. Y'all just don't know what cults are.
Right. And you're technical. You don't care if that's offensive or it can be taken as offensive. But if somebody say something about a Papa Shango, you can say that's offensive to me. I respect it though. I never say nothing about Papa Shango because I know it's offensive to you.
But you act like saying something is a cult. Just saying something is a cult is not offensive though. This is a cult is a cult.
So says you. So says you. To them, Papa Shango is just a fucking wrestler. They didn't know they was about to be offensive to you. See that?
I ain't know shit about no damn wrestling. I don't know about them niggas and no draws.
Right. And niggas ain't know that Papa Shango was a part of your religion.
Hey,
they
I'm trying to figure out, is that a shot?
No, hold on. Now I'm gathering. I'm gathering that whole thing.
I'm just saying. I'm just
How can you not watch somebody in draw?
You
know it's a shot.
I'm just saying. No,
because he's saying that.
I'm just saying. I ain't watch wrestling, yo. That's all I'm saying. I ain't watch wrestling. I ain't watching wrestling, bro. I wasn't interested.
Okay, cool. Because you
I want to know about. I want to know about the men.
I don't want to feel
like
I want to know about how a fucking idiot. I want to know why wrestling as a child and not shooting niggas in the middle of the street.
Nah, I'm saying like, why you watch?
Y'all gang banging at 13. Y'all was watching.
Yeah,
why you watch?
13, I'm watching
Why?
wrestling. And somehow what
Nigga,
you was
gang banging
doing
don't start. It
makes
don't start with
perfect
guns,
fucking
nigga.
sense.
Gang banging
Because you
start with
was
fights.
shooting
Nigga,
at
gang
niggas
banging
in the
start with
street.
fights first. It
No,
don't start
I'm
with
trying
guns.
to figure out.
It don't start
So
with
what
guns,
you
nigga.
was doing
It start with fights.
at 13, you was shooting niggas in the street, and I was watching
Didn't I just say
wrestling.
gang banging don't start, nigga? Gang banging don't
Man,
start with
what?
shooting,
We
nigga.
in a
Gang bang start with
this
fighting,
is
nigga.
a
It starts with
parallel
fighting, nigga.
universe,
It
bro.
don't
All
start with
is over
shooting. It
men and
start with
I
draws.
fighting, nigga.
don't care. I don't care.
All is over men and draws. Niggas is Bo Nelson with underwear.
No.
He cooler than y'all.
No. The minute draws was the last comment.
Brad, I used to watch niggas.
No.
I used to watch them. I used to watch them in draws too. I used to watch them wrestling draws.
That's not even.
I love Dusty Rhodes. I like Dusty Rhodes, Ultimate Warrior.
No, but
all that.
he kept. But then he went with the. I wouldn't do no weak shit like that. I can't understand why a nigga would want to watch draws. I was 9 fucking years old. But
Grow up.
somehow I'm weird for watching some fake wrestling that I didn't probably know was fake. But you are normal because you was gangbanging at 13. That don't even fucking make sense. That don't like let's switch the game around. We're not the crazy ones. You was.
Hey, shout out my game.
No, not really. I'm a product of my environment, nigga.
I had a whole phone call. Are y'all still talking about wrestling? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Shouts to you, though. You know,
Trojans supposed to be watching wrestling and not gangbanging.
But
that is a normal child activity.
Apparently not.
Gangbanging ain't no normal shit for no child to be doing.
Yeah, not on the internet. You would have to take it. Mute your background, Smalls. We can hear everything they're saying.
Y'all better be trying to go grab a snack and stuff before Unc get on y'all about this gorilla scandal.
Right. I'm gonna watch that shit. I'm about to pull that shit.
Hey,
Hilarious.
I got a better question. Do you?
I'm gonna have to hit the link on that one. I'm gonna have to hit the link.
In the correction, nigga, we didn't switch the gun. We didn't switch the guns. It was about 16, 17, nigga. We was fighting, nigga. Gang fights and all that shit.
Sister Safa, do you grab a snack before Uncle Live?
No, I don't need to. You guys need to go replenish yourself before you get this behind.
I just want to see how far you was gonna go. I just want to know if you was motherfucking getting shit out.
You ain't with goddamn Brad.
Sosa can tell you that me and Unc sometimes go in the Discord over there. Okay?
What'd you say?
I said Sosa probably can tell you that me and Unc sometimes we go at it. In the Discord. I'm not his cheerleader.
Small.
No, mute your mic, bro. Goddamn. Then y'all be mad. Y'all get mad when you get muted. But y'all, I don't hear you. Everything yelling at you and shit.
The restaurant.
My point ain't about all these conversations ain't about him. I'm trying to figure out if you just grab snacks to watch YouTube shows in general. I guess. Like is that like your TV type shit?
No, I'm just talking with y'all to make sure y'all go replenish yourselves and you know.
What if we ate all day?
Don't give yourself. I don't really do snacks. I try to eat regular meals.
Oh, you still on the 1 meal a day?
No.
How to eat the leg?
But at least you know what I'm talking about.
Of course I do. Of course.
She was.
And this is not a joke. I'm being serious. Was you on the Navy beans and milk for real, or no?
No, I'm not a milk person, so I never could get down with the milk. I've always that's been one of my disagreements that I have. I never understood why why us as mammals we have to drink milk, and I don't see no other mammals walking around here drinking no milk or needing milk once they get past a certain developmental stage. So I've just never been a milk person.
I will tell you, as a person that grew up on a farm that had cows.
Yeah, it depends if you had the lactose persistent gene or not, though.
But a cow's milk, if you grew up on a farm, anybody co-sign, a cow's milk is to turn baby calves into cows, not for your fucking cereal. I don't know where that. I don't know how. My grandfather taught me that shit. His grandfather taught him that shit. Cow's milk is for calves to become huge, not for you
to eat with cereal.
So you be milking ladies for your
granddad with a granddad with a little pseudo. Granddad with a little pseudo, bro. That's still good.
What'd you say,
Still
Gullah?
healthy.
I said you be milking ladies for your cereal.
Right.
I don't know what the hell you talking about right now.
What else did you
What do you put in your cereal?
You just said cow milk and for cereal. I mean, what was your granddaddy drinking breast milk?
Hold on. It was definitely to be sold to give to people. Yeah, okay, now I get it. It was definitely to be sold to give to people to make money. We had cows, so don't believe we didn't make money with it. My point is, though, he told us what the milk was actually for. It was to turn calves into large cows. That's it. I'm not saying, you know, the whatever, but they had milk before cereal. So apparently it had to be not for you. Apparently it wasn't always for you. But the whole point is to take something from a little ass calf to a big ass cow. That's what that milk is for.
Man, your grandma must make some dry ass pound. Your grandma must make some dry ass pound cakes if it's just only for calves. I mean, what you make? Put your
I don't
ingredients.
want to talk about my grandmother and pound cakes.
Did they have milk? Did it have milk in it?
No, I'm just saying.
I don't want to talk about my grandmother and the pound
cakes.
cake.
It's cool, but I don't want to talk about my grandmother and the pound cakes because I know this particular chat it'll end up somewhere that I'll be offended, like you know, y'all do.
So can I pose a question to you, Brother Loki?
Yes.
Why don't
who is the? Oh yeah, me. Wait, yeah, go ahead, bro.
Why don't
I don't know his name. That's crazy.
Is that Brass?
Yeah, this is Brass. I didn't know. I'm
low key is Brass.
I'm on my tablet though. Go ahead.
Okay. Why don't we just do a show on traditional African spirituality versus modern religions, and then we could have a more informed conversation as opposed to just going back and forth.
Perfect.
Yeah,
however you sound.
That sounds fun.
But however you sound now, well, let's do the show when you sound like this.
All right, that's cool. I could do it that.
Yeah, well, whatever you're doing right now your connection's good. Matter of fact, when do you want to do the show on African spirituality?
Listen, whenever you're ready, just come into the back chat. Let us have this conversation.
Oh no, bro! You be trying to conflate all after spirituality like it's one thing or something. You look slow with it, bro.
Gullah. Hey, Gullah, it's his show, bro.
But the point that I'm making,
Go ahead,
just saying, just discuss the different interpretations of African spirituality versus modern religion. Then we can have a more informed conversation.
Okay, no problem at all. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Because you said you didn't really know, and no one informed you, so they thought you were trying to be funny and offensive, but you just don't know. So now that informed you and was showing you the point how they work, then you can say, all right, that's bullshit. Because I now know what you're talking about, as opposed to just saying I'm a Christian and I don't fuck with that because it sounds weird.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. When are you free? Are you free? What's tomorrow? I'm not free tomorrow. Are you free Thursday?
Yes, I'm free Thursday. So what we could do, we can jump in the back chat and we could discuss the parameters of what you want to discuss. I could put together a presentation based on what you want to know, and then later on in the evening, we could do the show.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. We'll either get in the back chat. I'm gonna just say pause. It sound crazy. Either later or tomorrow, or like tomorrow around like during the day. But I'm gonna be on the road all day tomorrow, so it's not gonna be a good place for me to sit and take notes and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I would say in Christianity, y'all went from not in Christianity, but I'm just saying for humans, period. But, y'all went from sacrificing chickens and goats to pretending like y'all drinking blood and flesh and had communion and shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all do it pretend. Y'all pretend like y'all sacrificing someone. Y'all drink that wine and them crackers.
That's offensive.
Yeah, I'm offended.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, I know.
Remember,
I don't even know why you would do that to me, God. I thought we was cool. Fucked up.
Yeah, but you are pretending, aren't you? Ain't that what the whole tradition is about? You're pretending.
Yeah. You just offended me.
No, you're doing that. Come on now, let's not play around. You guys are doing that in remembrance. Oh, I was about to say, now y'all are going crazy.
You did hear me say earlier, I know that it's grape juice, and if they handed me blood and the flesh of a person, we'd leave that church. I said that earlier, bro.
But Brass, it's called. It's called.
No. Let's do the show. Let's do the show, Joey.
All right.
Let's do the show. Let's do the show. Because that once you say show, start getting your material together. Because now I don't want to be. I want to hear it on the show, not be. If we sort it out here, I won't give you the proper response or reception live.
Okay. Fair enough. So we'll do that. We'll
Yeah.
get together. We'll get together a point by point presentation. Then we'll come on and do the show, and then we could have a much better nuanced conversation.
No facts.
Work like this, because that's not something that I think you would like to do, and you're clearly very intelligent, and you can understand when someone's breaking down something to you.
And now that I know that it's African spirituality, like even with Gullah, now that I know it's African spirituality, I don't want to now. If I do the same thing, I'll be disrespecting it, and I don't want to do that.
No, you good, bro. I don't give it, bro. When I said I was offended earlier, I really was just bullshit. But I don't give.
And I was just bullshit when you said I was just bullshit when you said the crackers and shit too. I was just like, I know it's weird, but we do it. So I know this is Concord grape juice. We used to steal it when I was a kid. And I know these are crackers. They the driest crackers ever.
Yeah, because I grew up in all of that shit. I grew up in Christianity, Islam, and fucking African traditional shit. All that
I
shit
will
in my
say it's
family.
a shock, though. I will say it's a shock the first time when you're a kid and you realize that this is grape juice and crackers, not the blood and the body of Christ. I will say that. I don't know if that shocked y'all, but I was still young enough to be like, then why are we doing this? And why can't I have another one?
When I did it as a kid, I just excited because I thought, I don't know, some churches use like real wine and shit. I was excited because I was really wine, like I was drunk.
I swear I was drunk, Gullah. Hey, me and my little sister swapping down. We was drinking wine. We like, yeah, we
was cool. That shit was delicious. It was delicious, nigga. Try to double back and get another shot of that goddamn grape juice.
You ever had Concord grape juice, Sosa?
Yeah.
It's the greatest grape juice in history, and I don't even drink grape juice now. But matter of fact,
I have a lot of ice in grape juice.
Let me call my wife. You gotta have a lot of ice.
You would die trying to drink warm grape juice. We definitely
gotta
have
a whole lot of ice. The cup gotta be mostly ice, not grape juice. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be mostly ice.
It kind of choke you. It kind of choke you.
Hey Corey, I got the worst drink ever in the history of ice that we could change subjects, and y'all could go. The worst drink in the history of ice, no matter what, it will never get cold, is Sunny Delight. Have you ever tried
Sunny Delight?
Sunny Delight? Like really make it like not room temperature? You can't do it.
That's the nasty shit. That's the nastiest shit ever.
You gotta chew it. You gotta chew it. I don't want to drink it anyway.
Hawaiian Punch is hard to get cold too. Hawaiian Punch is hard to get cold.
Yeah, Hawaiian Punch is hard to get. Yeah. It's another one.
That's my shit, nigga. Hawaiian Punch, heating shit. I
gotta
drink
freeze
it now.
that.
Back
Like,
in the day,
that gotta be slushy. Like, you know what I mean? If it ain't slushy, you can't get that down. I can't get it.
That's like Hennessy. I ain't drinking no regular Hennessy unless you put that mug in the freezer. I ain't drinking no regular. It gotta be BSO.
Oh yeah, God, that's some hard shit, bro. Going down the regular shit, yeah. Mother be like, man, take a shot. I'll be like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Nah, y'all for real Hennessy? I'm old school.
Man, that's some rough shit, bro. The regular shit.
I'm old school with the Hennessy. Yeah, I grew up in that trap. That's a trap. Regular Hennessy in a trap.
We was drinking Remy.
Yeah, you gotta. I drink it, but you gotta freeze it. You gotta put it on ice. You gotta put the bottle. You gotta put the bottle in the freezer. Let the bottle get it.
Of course. Yeah. Let it get frozen because it ain't gonna freeze. Put it on yeah. Because but I drink it warm too though. I don't really like no ice. I see a nigga like I like my shit straight. I don't want no cold.
I can't have it on.
I'm like that too.
Yeah.
So I don't like ice.
That. I don't want no coke, nothing. Don't put no ice in my liquor.
No, I drink straight alcohol. Don't put no juice in my liquor. But I drink whiskey with a little them little ice, circular ice, whatever you can make. I'll do that with some whiskey. But I don't like Hennessy because I actually had good cognacs and I like whiskey. People that like whiskey, when they tell me they like Hennessy, I don't believe that they like Hennessy because It's the almost exact opposite.
What I do when I
drink
drink, like when I drink my Jack on my Uncle Nearest, sometimes I take an ice tray, like a whiskey and a Coke or something. I put the Coke in the ice tray, let it freeze. Put the ice tray as Coke and whiskey. It should be good.
That sounds good. You could damn near start a lawnmower with Uncle Nearest. I can't drink that shit at all. I've tried to drink that. That shit right there is too fucking strong. Too strong. And I don't mix alcohol. I only drink it straight. I can't drink Uncle Nearest at all.
I gotta have it straight. My alcohol gotta be straight, but it's gotta be on the rocks.
It's a process to it though. You gotta like when you drink that Uncle Nearest, you gotta let that shit breathe. But you gotta crack it open, let it breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then when I do use Coke, I don't use Coke with sugar. I use Coke Zero. Use that Coke with sugar, you gonna get drunk. That sugar gonna fuck you up.
No, I think when I was a kid, I used to do a lot of like Long Island iced teas. I don't know what the fuck is in the cup and all of that. But once you get like a little older,
I do that with my girl.
Yeah, and then for me, it's like
that shit get to your stomach when you get older, bro.
Yeah.
Like
and
once
you start having cigars, when you start trying to pair cigars with alcohol, you just don't want it mixed no more. Like you want like a straight drink.
Yeah, you want
my
straight.
girl, like,
Yeah,
if you go get some like crab legs, some shit like that, like little finger food type shit. Shit, a Long Island go. So that's about the only time I do that shit. Drinking my girl, so little top shelf Long Island.
Yeah, see, you just said that you just changed
So
your
if I'm gonna
answer
do
though.
something like that, it's gonna be
You just changed your answer. You
it's
do what
gonna
I
be
was
a
about to
margarita
fucking say.
though. Now you can do them
That's
frozen
like wine.
margaritas. A frozen margarita, bro. Oh, with some food.
That's like wine, like particular wines only supposed to go with particular types of food.
Yeah, red go with
The
red
reason I don't
meat.
do
White
the reason
goes
I ain't do the
seafood.
margarita, cause you get a top shelf Long Island, it's still strong, but like if it's too fruity, I overdo it because it's fucking too sweet. I can't, you know, that's why I like to taste my liquor, so I can. You know what I'm saying,
But you also said top shelf.
I'm a pill popper. You feel me? I'm a
You
pill popper.
also said top shelf though.
You don't be
Normally, Long Island iced teas, them niggas empty the bottom of the shelf to make that fucking shit. Unless you say top shelf and watch them, they are definitely about to pour you the shit that's next to the dish detergent and the fucking the drain cleaner. They eating that, drinking that shit. Well, I appreciate y'all. Logic, go ahead and get ready for your funeral, nigga. Cause that nigga is about to kill you live. You about to sacrifice. You know what? He found his gorilla, Logic. That nigga about to sacrifice your ass live.
I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still rolling with Logic. I don't think Logic will make that up.
I didn't say he made it up, but he also said he might not have believed it. That's where he fucked it up. He said he might have missed it. No, Corey now said if they'd have kept the story the whole time, I'd be cool with it.
I never said I misheard. You tripping?
No.
I ain't never say I misheard.
Let me stay there. Corey said that he might have said it as a joke, and that's how he might remember it. And then Logic said that he heard the 10,000 and the gorilla. The reason hold on.
I was saying that though.
Okay, I didn't know. My fault. I didn't know.
That was sarcastic.
Yeah, because like Vance and then Kent said he never heard it either.
Yeah, but Logic is right now, because Corey ain't gonna go on the panel or probably watch the show. The reason why I'm saying this is Logic is because Logic is a nigga that will go on that panel. I know he will. I hope he don't, but he probably will. And he'll have to sit up there and defend that on a pseudo killer panel. Impossible.
Yeah, because they hit me up laughing about it. They was like, they hit me up like, what's
See? Impossible. And they already want to get, here's a chef, you already know, they already want Logic. So this is like, you did them a favor.
Listen, here's why
Logic go up there, I'm going up there with you, Logic.
Look,
I'm definitely going up there.
Chef. So I don't feel like you were here and let that shit slide. That's what I'm not.
No, I remember.
I don't believe
if I remember correctly, me and all of us who was on the chat, I remember us laughing along with because we was laughing at Ben and them for being wild like that. I remember the story being told to us, not that Unc was wild, it was that Ben and them was wild. Like they went too fucking far. That's the story that I remember. You know what I mean? Like it was
about that Black Panther thing?
Yeah.
No, but
that's who he was practicing the shit with. So everybody heard. So everybody heard that they was sacrificing shit. So that part,
definitely. The sacrifice is definitely
right.
Yeah, that's definitely happened.
Unc was a part of sacrificing shit, right?
Yeah.
So everybody is okay. So the only thing that's in
he had the blood on the Papa Shango stick.
Is the escalation. Because I remember
escalation to the motherfucking monkey.
Yeah. I remember. You don't remember the goat though?
I think it was a
monkey. You don't remember the
goat
though? But you don't remember the goat?
No, that wasn't important to me. I don't.
Not sacrificing a monkey. That's offensive to me. That's staying close to human shit. That's like the fucking that's like the fucking right around the corner. Like you step away from
if Vance would have heard, because I was wondering what Vance said. He found it wild. What he heard, he was like, "What?" Like he didn't even. Because I kind of like the way Corey asked him. I like the way Corey asked him. He kind of was like, "You don't remember the part about the gorilla?" He's like, "What do you mean?" You know what I'm saying? Like his response was pure. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's all I said to Chef too, and Chef knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, but here's the issue though. In the
nigga get out of everything. So I mean,
this will blow over. This will definitely blow over. No question. This will blow over. It's all good.
No, I'm saying gets away with saying, like everything, nothing. You can't pin him down. So it's, you know what I mean?
Oh shit! That alien
only a gorilla.
It's becoming normal around this motherfucker.
They said 7 feet tall African Americans gonna be arriving here in November. So I mean, shit, stranger things have been said. Yeah, it is. So shit, it is what it is.
Man. So it's been debates about one gorilla versus 100 niggas, and these niggas sacrificing gorillas and shit.
That's what we.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said.
Them the 100 niggas ain't saying to that gorilla shit.
That's exactly what we said, bro. Exactly.
I think know the story. You feel me about what was said about a monkey or something. And I think he's sticking to y'all saying that he sacrificed or was trying to sacrifice a gorilla. I think he's being more technical than, you know what I mean? Because I don't think
you just said like a monkey, it'd have been wild still.
Yeah, I think the gorilla
it would have been more believable and achievable. You know what I'm saying? Like actually, niggas, you can actually do that, acquire a monkey.
So
maybe
why did he say Ben and them was wild and he wasn't fucking with the shit? Something transpired where the sacrifice was so wild that he said, "Yeah, these niggas done lost."
That's my only point. And then
but what he told it to me, though,
Chef, do you know what the part that got me is the fact that Logic is the one who said it, bro, and he was not on the call with us. This is all that's confirmation for me, bro. That's confirmation for me, man. I'm not gonna make
y'all give me this much benefit of the doubt.
But what he told it to me though, wasn't that it was wild in the sense that he didn't feel comfortable graduating to a goat. Like I already did the chicken, okay, cool. I'm not really on it like that. Now y'all want to go to goat, like that's a little y'all niggas is bugging. Like you already, you know what I'm saying?
The goat was destroyed in the story that he told you. Okay.
Yeah. Like I ain't trying to go that far. Like, you know, because it's not like he was trying to actually be in a religion. Like, he was already, you know what I mean? Not like he was actually trying to be a part of religion. He was just doing it just so he could say he did it You know what I mean? Some West African type shit.
I heard
That's
you.
how it was told to me.
I heard you, but I know there's another animal in this story. Chef know there's another animal in this story, and Corey know there's another animal in this story. That we got, to me, he got past that ghost shit. He did the ghost shit, and whatever was phase 3 is where he said, "I'm not doing it." It wasn't phase 2; it was phase 3.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's two
That's
people.
how I
They always told a complete different story because two people will tell you that the story ended at the goat.
And two people will tell you that.
Came in.
But two people will also tell you that it was a gorilla involved. So what make them two crazy and y'all sane?
No, I'm not saying that either one is crazy. I'm just saying that
it's not 2 to 2 though.
Somebody heard a
It's 2
gorilla.
to 3. It's
So
3
what
people
was
that heard
y'all
the gorilla.
talking about?
Kent don't know about the gorilla either. The best thing is who was in the Discord with Logic, and who was the people that was with. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you this
because
much:
Kent
them
is saying,
people are never
Kent is saying, y'all. Kent is like, no, like he don't even entertain the conversation. He's like, what the, like y'all niggas tripping. You know,
Do he even remember? Do Ken even remember the goat part though, or the chicken part?
Yeah, he remember that. Yeah,
Okay.
because like I say, we talked about it before. We already talked about it on the show. I'm not mistaken. On the show, I've seen the video or a video of to some degree of it. I know I saw like a Saw part too. I don't think he sacrificed a chicken on that video, but we talked about it on the show before.
Well, let me pose a question. So if we eat chicken and goat on a regular basis, is it not hypocritical of us now to say
I don't. That was my point.
That
was my point.
If you kill it and eat it, I don't think that's different. I think that's different. If you just kill it and sit it on an altar with candles, and I think it's definitely different.
Are you familiar with the
blood? It's about the blood. That's what the sacrifice is about.
Are you familiar with the what's called the trolley in psychology?
I'm gonna say
trolley
no.
wheel, where like a trolley is headed towards an individual, right? You can save one or kill 5, right? So you can pull a lever to save one, right? Or not pull a lever, but 5 people die, right? So it's like, are you going to pull a lever, right? So then the same scenario is given to you where like, okay, somebody is like you could push a person over, right, and block the trolley, right? But it's like either way, whether you some people would prefer to pull a lever. Some people have a problem with pushing the person, but either way, somebody has to die. So it's like, so even though it's for different reasons, the ultimate end is like the chicken still dies.
Yeah, but I don't know about the trolley, but I'm gonna pick whoever is the least. If I could save 5 people and kill one, then that one nigga gotta go.
Yeah, but that was a reductio. He was doing a reductio with that. But yeah.
like for example, hold on. Like for example, when that
some people are not comfortable pulling.
No, I know. Remember the World Trade Center conversation we was having before, and we was talking about not the conspiracy part, but the part of the one that they made. Okay, I don't want to say that. The one with the story about all of the people.
No one ever was gone.
Yeah, no. The story was based on phone excerpts and black box, no cameras, just phone excerpts and black box, that they knew that some men rose up, preferably white men, rose up and somehow stopped these people with box cutters, and then the people flew the plane into the ground, right? Well, there's other theories on it, right? We're gonna go with that as the consensus. That's cool, no conspiracy. But the other theory is something I'm not comfortable with. That doesn't make sense to me. But the other theory makes perfect sense to me. That if they'd have known that this flight with 200 people in it was about to fly into an area with possibly 100,000 people into it, that you would blow this fucking plane out of the air to save the people there and then make them martyrs. Now that was more plausible than the rise up story and all of that. That's too movie like, and that was my mistrust. So I know the United States operates even in a way like that, where they'll try to save millions to possibly to go ahead and to just kill 200 people, whoever's on a flight. So that's what I'm saying. That
any method better than the other? Like the blowing them out the sky, is that any different than the people attack?
Yes.
But I'm saying, but it's the same result. They all died.
But it's a difference by about 1.98 million. I said if 1 million plus people, if you kill 200 people,
I'm talking about
998,800. The kill the 200 people is better. Yeah.
No, I'm saying I get it, but I'm saying if the option was right, they took the pilot out, right? So, but do you see any difference between them taking the pilot out and them blowing them out of the sky? Is there any difference, like in terms of result, right? Because either way the plane goes down, right? So you don't have an issue with them blowing them out of the sky, right? Nor do you have you know what I mean? Because the result's the same. That's kind of like the point that I'm making. Like even if you knew that they were going to take them out, right? And you can still be like, you know what? Maybe they may not be successful. Let's just blow them up. You know what I'm saying? But either way, they gonna die anyway. So yeah,
I do that.
I get it.
If I knew that they was trying to kill this pilot, but I know no matter how, once they kill the pilot, who the fuck is gonna fly this plane? So if I know
even if they got it, even if they kill a pilot, and they're like, we put a crack up to the ground, you'd be like, you might not be successful, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I will go with certainty over possibility 9.999 times out of 10. Yes.
Yeah. But
like if they
didn't
blew them planes up over the. You think if they caught them planes? I don't know if y'all familiar with New York, but in speed of a plane from the Hudson River, because in order to get from LaGuardia or JFK to get into Times Square, you got to fly across the Hudson River. The place where the guy landed, that movie they made about where he landed the plane in the Hudson River. You ever seen that movie with Tom Hanks where he's a pilot? Yeah. And he left LaGuardia. Right. Okay. So that river right there. But Times Square, but where the World Trade Center is in a plane is less than 15 seconds.